What's up, everybody? Vic Play-by-Play here. We are back. It has been such a long time since I have done a play-by-play for the Los Angeles Lakers basketball, and I am finally back. It feels like it's, I feel like it might be a little rusty, but I'm going to try my best as the Lakers are going to take on the New Orleans Pelicans today at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We're already at 4:07. Pre-game is still going on. Action should be getting underway in the next couple of minutes. As you guys may know, if you follow a lot of Laker basketball, that follow the NBA, these two teams were linked up, way before the NBA trade deadline when Anthony Davis called for a trade. A lot of commotion that started going up, but now look at this. They've ended up deciding, the Pelicans have, to rest Anthony Davis, try to not get him that many minutes as they seem like they're in almost a rebuild mode halfway through the season. So now we're going to start seeing a different team for the Pelicans as Anthony Davis will take a rest tonight, knowing how much commotion that may start between the Lakers and the New Orleans Pelicans. So it's going to be between Jrue Holiday and the rest of the Pelicans to try to see if they can get a victory against the Los Angeles Lakers, who currently are sitting at 29-29 in the Western Conference, 10th place in the West. And they're trying to get into that 8th spot, at least in the Western Conference, to make it to the playoffs. LeBron James last week mentioned he has been activated probably earlier than he would want it to be, but that is not going to stop him from trying to will this team into a victory and try to will them to that 8th spot in the Western Conference. We'll see where they land. I mean, they're only a few games back. They're about 2.5 games behind the Sacramento Kings in order to get that 8th spot. Also, probably going to be in contention to get either 7th or 6th spot as well, because the Western Conference is just such a close matchup between a lot of very talented teams, like the Utah Jazz. You got the San Antonio Spurs. You have so many different teams that it's going to get dicey as the season goes on. But Lakers got their first victory of the second half after the All-Star break as they beat the Houston Rockets on Thursday, able to make a 19-point comeback against the Rockets. They beat them by 5 points, 111-106. So we'll see how the Lakers can try to use some of that momentum against a great team that they beat on Thursday of the Houston Rockets, and see if they could take that against the Pelicans. I feel like this might be a very hostile environment, especially with these two teams, just like I mentioned. Both of them linked up in that trade deadline. Lakers basically trying to give away about 6 players. A lot of their young core was, ready to be given up to get Anthony Davis. I mean, a once-in-a-generation type player, and it didn't fall through. And then the Pelicans, too. They lost their GM, Dale Demps. He's gone. So now this organization looks like it's in rebuild mode. And we'll see what happens, what changes, and if they're going to start tanking. If not, we're going to see the kind of matchups. I'm pretty sure this team will come out guns blazing to try to prove a point, And I think the Lakers' young core are too like that. They're going to be like, you know what? Either they have this kind of mentality of, we're like, okay, this could have been our destination. We're about to prove to them, okay, prove to the organization, not even to the Pelicans, but more to like Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka, kind of prove to them that, you know what? You made the wise decision of not trading us as in the young core, to this team. And hopefully Lakers can try to get another victory, make it back-to-back after this All-Star break. The game should be underway in the next few minutes, as we see Julius Randle, the former Los Angeles Lakers, such a hard sight to see him in a New Orleans Pelicans jersey. But here we go, guys. Starting lineup for both teams. For the Lakers, we got Brandon Ingram, we got Reggie Bullock, JaVale McGee, Kyle Kuzma, and LeBron James. As for the New Orleans Pelicans, we got Elfrid Payton, Jrue Holiday, Jahlil Okafor, Julius Randle, and Kenrich Williams. Okafor coming in for Anthony Davis at that center position, as the Lakers are going to be wearing their purple statement jerseys, and the New Orleans Pelicans are going to be wearing their alternate New Orleans jerseys with the purple, green, and yellow stripes horizontally down the middle. So we'll see what the Lakers can try to do. They know that this organization and the New Orleans Pelicans are kind of going through that rebuild mode. Let's see what kind of aggressiveness and energy the Lakers can come out with and try to take control of this game early. Do not want to get into a battle with these New Orleans Pelicans, because, I mean, currently, New Orleans Pelicans are 5th in offense. Obviously, that's including Anthony Davis. Knowing he's not going to play tonight, it's going to be a big blow for them, as we see both teams coming out on the floor. LeBron James shaking hands with Julius Randle. We got Okafor. We got JaVale McGee ready for the tip-off. Here we go. Let's see what's going to go down between the Lakers and the New Orleans Pelicans. As we're still waiting. Referees kind of still holding the ball now. JaVale McGee kind of stretching out. Moving his arms. Now the jump is ready between the Pelicans and the Los Angeles Lakers. And the tip is going to go to the Los Angeles Lakers, so they'll have first possession. Alley-oop already to JaVale McGee. Great start. You know that it's always good for your offense when you get an easy bucket, and LeBron James saw it all the way. Lakers have been able to run multiple plays like that throughout the regular season as there's a foul called on the floor. And let's see what actually not a foul. They're going to actually reset the shot clock as it didn't seem like it's set already. Barely for the first possession of the New Orleans Pelicans. So the referees resetting it to 20 seconds. Lakers are up by 2-0. Let's see what they're going to do. Both teams going towards their bench. They're trying to figure out why the shot clock may not have reset for the New Orleans Pelicans. But what a great play to start off for the Los Angeles Lakers. Like I mentioned before, they've had multiple plays like that. Lonzo Ball has been able to get it. As soon as the tip starts, notes that the defense is not ready. He kind of just races a little bit up the court near the wing and then lobs it up to whoever the center is. In this case, JaVale McGee got the nice little lob pass right from LeBron James. So a great way to get this game underway as the referees are trying to look and review to make sure that they are giving the proper shot clock reset for the New Orleans Pelicans. Only 12 seconds gone in this first quarter already. We already got our first malfunction. But now both teams are just going to discuss to see how they are going to try to adjust to each other's game plan. As I mentioned before, Pelicans are the 5th offense in the NBA with Anthony Davis. But you can tell that after that trade deadline, something changed between Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. And I mean, that one big factor is him requesting a trade. Now, they already mentioned that they didn't want to sit him down, but now, now they're just going to reduce his minutes in order to see, okay, we're only going to play you a little bit. I mean, they're not allowed to sit a healthy Anthony Davis down for the rest of the regular season. So Alvin Gentry and the New Orleans Pelicans have decided that they're only going to allow him to play a few minutes, probably about 20 to 25 minutes. So we're still waiting. Referees are still discussing something up with the Smoothie King Center. Technical difficulties right here at the stadium as they're still kind of showing up as trying to figure out the right shot clock situation. But now I think everything is set. Referees are ready to give the ball off and inbound it. So here come the Pelicans. Elfrid Payton gets it into the hands of Okafor. JaVale McGee picks him up. Now Drew Holiday, such a good point guard. Nice little floater finger roll over the hands of JaVale McGee, and he gets that one to drop. Ties up the game 2-2. Holiday already with 20.9 points per game this regular season. He's going to have to be the main facilitator for the offense now that Anthony Davis is off. Now look at that pass by Kuzma. Looked like he was going to take that corner three. Saw JaVale McGee open. Now JaVale McGee's got the first 4 points for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now here comes Randle. Nice pump fake. Kicking it out. Look at the ball movement. Williams for the New Orleans Pelicans drops a 3 for New Orleans. And now he gives the Pelicans a 1-point lead. The score is 5-4. 1 minute into this first quarter. Kuzma lobbing it up to LeBron. Now LeBron gives up his dribble. Now he kicks it off to Ingram. Ingram guarded by Drew Holiday. It's going to be a nice matchup as look at Brandon Ingram attacking the rim. Gets that layup to fall and an and one opportunity for the young man Brandon Ingram. Giving the Lakers a 1-point lead, 6-5. Ingram looked like he's calling off for a screen. Goes right at Drew Holiday. Holiday trying to get out of the way. Not wanting to get the foul, but the foul was still called. Ingram actually, as he's taking this free throw to complete the 3-point play, he attacked the rim so many times against the Rockets, and Brandon Ingram knocks down the free throw, completing that 3-point play. Lakers are up by 2. Ingram attacked the basket so much against the Rockets on Thursday night that he went to the free throw line 14 times as Drew Holiday buries another 3 for the New Orleans Pelicans, giving the lead back to the Pelicans by 1. 8-7 is the score. Lakers are down by 1. Reggie Bullock gets it into the post to LeBron James. Bounce pass to Ingram. Spin move. Gets into the lane again. And another easy layup for Brandon Ingram. Lakers up by 1, 9-8. Here comes the Pelicans. Williams, guarded by LeBron James. Now it gives it off to Okafor. Okafor having a resurgence this year with the New Orleans Pelicans, and he gets that floater right over JaVale McGee. Both teams trading the lead right now as the Pelicans are now up 10-9. Here comes Ingram. Gives up his dribble. Now he kicks it out to Kuzma. Cross-court pass. Drills the three-pointer from the right wing. Kuzma getting his stroke in early. Now the Lakers are up by 2, 12-10. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first quarter as New Orleans try to take a mid-range jumper but missed, and Kuzma comes up with his first rebound. Kuzma speeding up the offense. Now the ball is in LeBron's hands. LeBron lobs it right up to JaVale McGee. Bounce pass to Reggie Bullock. He's got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Looks over at LeBron. Passes it to McGee. And he's trying to give and go right back to Bullock. But it gets deflected by Holiday. So it'll still be Laker ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Jrue Holiday anticipated that pass from JaVale McGee. And he's looking at his hands saying, how could I have just butterfingered that play and let that ball go out of bounds? As there's going to be a foul on the floor before the inbound play for the Lakers. So the Lakers will go ahead and reset the clock right here. 14 seconds on the shot clock for the Lakers. They'll go ahead and inbound. Lakers are still up 12-10 in this first quarter. 9 minutes and 21 seconds left of action as JaVale McGee receives the ball from the inbounds straight to LeBron's hands. Now LeBron gives it off to Reggie Bullock. He pulls the trigger and he buries another three-pointer for the Lakers. 5-point lead now for Los Angeles. 15-10 is the score. As there's a foul on the floor against the Los Angeles Lakers. It was Elfrid Payton for the New Orleans Pelicans driving it in right against Brandon Ingram. Felt the contact, got hit on that right hip. Thought he tried to convert on that one. He's calling for the goaltending as JaVale McGee slapped it off the glass, but they did not count it as the foul came before the shot. So now here comes Payton. Gets that one to fall. The score is 15-11. Lakers are up by 4. 3 minutes into this first quarter. Elfrid Payton averaging about 10 points per game this season as he rattles that second free throw in, cutting the lead down to 3 for the Lakers. 15-12 is the score. Here comes LeBron James. Gets a nice little screen by Kuzma. He rolls off. He receives the ball. Passes it off to Ingram. Ingram with a beautiful spin move. Gave up his dribble. Finds Reggie. But it's back to Ingram, and it gets stripped from Ingram's hand. Julius Randle has it. The former Laker has some space. Goes right to the rim, and he gets that layup to go with the left hand. Tough move by Julius Randle. Randle having a season himself as well. 20 points per game. 9 rebounds a night. Trying to show off to the Lakers, saying, this is what you get for not signing me for another season. Now, Lakers lead is down to 1. 15-14. LeBron playing bully ball around this one. Goes right to the rim, and he gets an easy layup for his first few points of the night. Lakers are up by 3, 17-14. Randle pulls up over Kuzma. Too strong, but Okafor got an offensive rebound. Kicking it out to Jrue Holiday. Now it's back to Okafor. Okafor bodying up JaVale McGee. McGee trying to rise up, and he affects that shot as it bounces off the side of the rim. Ingram has the rebound. Bringing it up behind the three-point line. Now he gives off to Kuzma. Kuzma, quick first step, but it gets rejected by Okafor off the glass. Here come the New Orleans Pelicans. They got a mismatch. Hand it off to Okafor, and he gets a one-handed jam for the New Orleans Pelicans. The lead for the Lakers is now down to 1, 17-16. Lakers quickly outlet the ball and bring it up. And then Ingram loses the ball out of bounds. Another deflection by Jrue Holiday. So the Lakers will go ahead and inbound the ball with 16 seconds on the shot clock as there's going to be a timeout on the floor for the Los Angeles Lakers. Holiday, nice little handoff pass right over to Okafor. And he just got the reward for that block on Kuzma on the other end. He gets rewarded with an easy dunk. So as the Lakers and Pelicans go to timeout break, guys, Lakers are up by 1, 17-16 with 7.5 minutes left. Nice. Let me go ahead and back right here. Check the chat out right here as we have Tyler Jones. What's up, Tyler Jones? How's it going, man? You said, hey. How's it going, dude? Thank you so much for coming in and listening. Hopefully, I can provide some action. We've already got people putting in links if you guys want to check out the links. I'm sorry I can't show the game I do not want to get my YouTube channel in trouble. This is basically just for me to practice, to work on my play-by-play skills. So I appreciate any feedback you guys have. But you guys feel free to check out those links that people have already put in the chat right there. If you want to check out those games right there, and obviously way better commentary than what I'm trying to do, but still trying to improve. Hopefully you guys can watch the game, maybe mute it, and that way I can do the commentary for you guys, and hopefully I can link up to the same as well. I got the score up for you guys. The score is 17-16. I mean, Lakers started off quick. Quick game for them. As soon as they won that tip, LeBron James saw JaVale McGee rolling all the way, gave it right up to him, and he slammed it down. I mean, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, they've pulled off that play like so many times, with this LeBron, with this Lonzo Ball. I mean, it's such a great play to start off your offense, because you kind of get those first easy bucket, and you're trying to send a message to the other team. You know, you're on the road. Road games always so difficult. So let's see what the Lakers can do. They have the lead so far, but both teams have been trading the lead away. First one is up, then the next team is up. It just all depends. We'll see how the Lakers can try to manage the defense in order to make it tougher for the New Orleans Pelicans to get easy shots off. Lakers currently up 17-16, but I love the aggressiveness by Brandon Ingram. Like I mentioned earlier, he was aggressive against the Houston Rockets, got to the free throw line 14 times. 14 times. So let's see if he can keep up that energy, keep up that aggressiveness, and show that he's not going to get stopped, and he does not fear going to the free throw line. His free throw percentage has bumped up by a few percentages. Obviously, going to take a while for his free throw percentage to be, you know, at what the average NBA free throw percentage is. But at least he's knocking them down. He's going perfect, or at least missing one or two a night. But we'll see what the Lakers can do against the New Orleans Pelicans, as we have both teams back on the floor. After that timeout break, Lakers are going to go ahead and have possession of this ball. Still 7.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Lakers are up by 1, 17-16. No substitutions, still the same starting five for the Los Angeles Lakers. As you got Brandon Ingram receiving the ball. Lobs it up to LeBron, but it gets deflected, stolen, and it's actually going to be out of bounds by Okafor. Stepped on the out of bounds line, so the Lakers got lucky on that one. Almost forced a turnover on this. And it seems like his tippy toes of Okafor ended up touching the line. So, Lakers retain possession. 11 seconds on the shot clock for the Los Angeles Lakers. Okafor guarding JaVale McGee. Oh, and actually putting up a fresh shot clock because Jahlil Okafor had possession of the ball. So, Lakers, 24 seconds as Reggie Bullock gets it. Receives the ball into LeBron James' hands. Now LeBron backing down against Williams. Hangs in the air and is still able to adjust in midair to get that shot off. Lakers are up by 3 again, 19-16. Now Randall hands it right off to Okafor. Okafor, reverse layup right around JaVale McGee. Cutting the lead down again to 1 point for the Los Angeles Lakers. Another deflection, but this time it's going to be an offensive foul on Brandon Ingram in the paint. Trying to get into position, ended up creating that offensive foul. So now Ingram going to the bench. There's going to be a first substitution for the Los Angeles Lakers as the score remains 19-18 with 7 minutes to go in this first quarter. We got Rajon Rondo of the Los Angeles Lakers. Now he's going to be the one in charge of the offense, and hopefully he can try to push the ball up and down the floor and also provide some type of impact on the defensive end. So now we have Payton for the New Orleans Pelicans, guarded by Rondo. Nice little handoff. Randall gets a nice little running start, and he gets that layup to roll. Great move by Randall. Great touch as well, as now the Pelicans are up by 1, 20-19. Here comes LeBron, going to his left. LeBron only already with 2 points in the game so far. Now look at that beautiful find to JaVale McGee, and he gets another easy dunk for the night. Now the Lakers are up 21-20. Pelicans moving the ball really fast. Williams trying to cross over LeBron James. Almost had him, but he missed that three-point attempt. Now here comes Kuzma. Kuzma bounces it right over to LeBron. Nice little fake pass. LeBron, reverse layup off the glass. Great touch by LeBron. Always so elegant when he's able to go around the basket and just in midair. Hang time by LeBron James. The Lakers are up by 3 again, 23-20. Look at the ball movement from the Pelicans. Payton giving it off to Okafor. He seemed to have an easier layup, but now Okafor misses that floater, and Rondo comes up with it. Look at him push the offense. Kuzma trying to lob it up to LeBron, but it gets deflected. Now here come the Pelicans. Okafor showing off the handles, trying to go up for the slam dunk. And it ends up being a foul on the floor. The big man trying to create a highlight reel for himself and jam it over JaVale McGee. Look at JaVale McGee. Nice little between the legs dribble. Goes around Rondo and he tried to slam it on JaVale McGee's head. But there's going to be a foul on the floor. So Okafor heading to the free throw line to knock down some free throws. McGee not wanting to be a part of that poster. Fouled him hard. Makes him earn it at the free throw line. So the Lakers are up by 3, 23-20. As Okafor knocks that first free throw down. We got a few more substitutions as Tyson Chandler comes on the floor. And we also have a few substitutions for the New Orleans Pelicans. 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in this first quarter. Jahlil Okafor at the free throw line. Now Luke Walton. Let's see what type of adjustments and rotations he's going to have for this game as Okafor knocks down the second free throw. Again, the Laker lead down to 1 as Rondo is ready. Crossing half court. Trying to set up the offense for the Los Angeles Lakers. Nice little bounce pass to Kuzma, who's in the paint. And he gets that layup to go. Great find by Rondo. Always with his eyes open. Looking for his teammates. Giving them easy opportunities at the rim. As the ball is loose, Rondo almost had that steal. But the Pelicans still retain possession. And as there's a floater out of the rim. And Kuzma able to retain that rebound. As Frank Jackson tried to get that floater off over Tyson Chandler. So now Rondo has the ball. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Kuzma has the smaller Frank Jackson on him. Trying to jab step a little. Kicking it out to Rondo. Rondo pulls up. Nobody in front of him. Drains the three-pointer. Rajon Rondo giving the Lakers a 16-point lead. Rondo actually with the highest three-point percentage for the Los Angeles Lakers at 41.5. Obviously not taking as many attempts as the rest of the Lakers as Jrue Holiday gets a layup to go for the Pelicans. Rondo's three-point shot has been improved vastly from his prior years as there's a try to bounce pass by KCP, but it gets stolen. Another turnover by the Lakers. Randall gets fouled by Kyle Kuzma, his former teammate, not letting him get a head start in order to attack the rim. Lakers are currently up by 4, 28-24, with 4.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Jrue Holiday ready to inbound the ball. 19 seconds on the shot clock for the New Orleans Pelicans. As we see more substitutions for the Pelicans. As we see Cheick Diallo, who had a great game last night against the Indiana Pacers, even though the Pelicans came up short last night. As Jrue Holiday goes around the screen. Now he kicks it out. Julius Randle showing off his range. And he drops a three-pointer. Top of the key. Cutting the lead down to 1. Lakers are only up now by 1 point. 28-27. Now Rondo gives it off to KCP. KCP pulls the trigger. Couldn't get that one to go. But there's going to be a foul on the floor. I believe it's going to be on Frank Jackson. So KCP headed to the free throw line to try to knock down 3 more free throws for the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's check out the replay on this one. Frank Jackson is near the landing area of KCP. He also hits him on the shooting hand. So Frank Jackson creates that foul, and KCP is headed to the free throw line to knock down some free throws. KCP so far this season, as he knocks down the first free throw, averaging about 10.2 points per game, 2.8 rebounds as well. And he's actually the leading free throw percentage shooter for the Los Angeles Lakers with an 85% free throw percentage as KCP knocks down the second free throw. He's got 1 more to go as we see Lance Stevenson in the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Both the teams scoring a bunch of points. And we still got 4 minutes left to play as KCP buries another free throw. Goes perfect from the line. And the Lakers are up by 4. 31-27. Julius Randle has the ball. Giving it off to Holiday. Nice little between the legs dribble. Goes up and under. Kicking it out to Diallo. And Diallo gets that one to fall from about 5 feet. So now the score is 31-29. Lakers up by 2 as Rondo dribbling the ball. Nice little underhand pass, but able to be read by the New Orleans Pelicans. There's another turnover. Look at Rondo making up for it. Gets the steal. Gives it off to Stevenson. Stevenson dribbling across the basket. Kicking it out to Rondo. Now Rondo pulls up for another three. Rondo too strong on that three-point attempt. And it ends up being a rebound by Diallo. So now Randall has the ball behind the back dribble. Gets hacked by Lance Stevenson. But nothing was called. It's still a bucket for the Pelicans, who just tied up the game 31-31. Now Rondo bringing the ball up, guarded by Jackson for the Pelicans. Giving it off to KCP. Now KCP receives the handoff again to Kuzma. Kuzma falls to the floor. Needs to pass it out. He does. Lance Stevenson's got 3 seconds on the shot clock. Jab and try to take that three-point attempt. But he goes off the side of the rim. Kuzma actually lost his shoe on that one, as it's going to be a timeout on the floor. The game is tied 31-31. Julius Randle making moves on the floor. Nice little behind-the-back dribble. Finds his teammates, and Diallo able to get easy buckets on that attempt, and then even showing off his range, knocking down a three. Lakers are going to have to try to slow down this team. Even without Anthony Davis, they are still knocking down easy buckets. So, guys, as we go to a timeout break, let me go ahead and check right here. Let's see what we got. We got I Can't Call It. I Can't Call It. Thank you so much, my man, for listening. He says, can't find the game anywhere, but good looking on. Hey, no problem, man. Hopefully I'm able to describe the energy like in any sort of way. Hopefully at least it sounds somewhat good. But thank you so much for listening. I Can't Call It. I like that name, by the way. And we got Jericho Ocampo. This is not helping. Oh, dude. I know. I'm sorry. I wish I could show the game. I'm telling you, I feel like it would be a much better experience if I can show the game, but I can't show it right here on YouTube because I know I will get the YouTube channel in trouble and get it taken away. So, this is just to help me out to kind of work on my skills for play-by-play, and hopefully I can try to provide some type of action the best way I can. Lakers are currently tied with the Pelicans 31-31. We're in a timeout break right now. My name is Victor, Vic Play-by-Play. Been doing this for a few months, so hopefully it can provide some type of action and excitement, or hopefully you guys can try to look up the game and then mute the commentary, mute the sound, and that way I can do the commentary for you guys if you're tired of the voices that you hear usually on, whatever network you're on, either Spectrum or Fox Sports. But Lakers currently tied. They had about a 4-point lead over the Pelicans, but they're allowing the Pelicans to just take easy shots. Julius Randle, I'm pretty sure he's just feeling them. It's crazy how I feel like these are the type of games that these players live for. Like Randall had a chance to stay with the Lakers. The Lakers didn't offer him much money, probably to save it up for a free agency spot or something like that. But Randall ended up signing with the New Orleans Pelicans, and now look at him. He knows that every time he faces the Lakers, he circles that matchup on the calendar. He knows he's going to try to go 100% or more against the Lakers, trying to show them that they made a mistake and letting him just walk during the summer. But yeah, let's see what happens. So we have the game coming back on now. New Orleans Pelicans just getting easy buckets. We'll see what the Lakers can try to do on the defensive end. Because, for me, the Lakers offense, I'm never too worried about it because I know that either LeBron James can catch fire, Kuzma can try to create his own shot, Ingram has been aggressive, but it's on the defensive end. How do they slow down teams? How are they going to try to figure out a way to not allow them to just take easy three-pointers? That is the main question as the game is back on now. Score is 31-31, less than 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Frank Jackson giving it off, and it ends up getting stripped by Tyson Chandler. Here comes KCP. Bounce pass to Josh Hart. Hart right back to KCP. Nice little screen by Hart, but too short on that three-point attempt by KCP. He's trying to fight for the ball. Ends up getting the foul called on Frank Jackson. KCP hustling for that steal on the defensive end, but got a little too aggressive. Knocked down Frank Jackson to the floor. And he ends up getting called for the foul. So the New Orleans Pelicans will retain possession. Score is still 31-31. Here comes Jackson. Giving it right off to Diallo. Nice ball movement as Payton. Giving it off to Randall. Randall guarded by Josh Hart. Hart Trying to stay in front of him. Nice spin move by Randall. Gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Retains possession. And Randall showing off the skills in the post. Giving the Pelicans now a 2-point lead. 33-31 is the score. Rondo giving it off to Tyson Chandler. Chandler hands the ball off to KCP, who pulls up. Mid-range jumper. Knocks that one down. Sweet stroke by KCP. And he ties the game up again. 33-33. Here comes Randall. He's leading the offense now as he bounces it right over to Payton. Payton kicking it out to Diallo, who pulls up. Now Diallo knocks down a mid-range jumper. And now Lakers are down by 2. 35-33 is the score. Rondo bounces it over to KCP. KCP looks like he wants to go one-on-one. Instead, he takes a fadeaway jumper. Doesn't even hit the rim. So now here come the Pelicans. Have a chance to increase their lead. Now Diallo kicking out to Randall. Randall's feeling it from beyond the arc, but it's too strong on that one. And Josh Hart is able to get that rebound, and he immediately hands it off to Rondo. Rondo goes right at Randall, and he gets that nice little layup with that right hand off the glass to go. Great move and awareness by Rondo to know, okay, there's not a lot of defensive guys in the paint. I'm just going to attack, see what can happen, and he gets that layup to go. Game is tied 35-35 as there's a call on the floor. Foul is on Lance Stevenson as we see a few adjustments for the New Orleans Pelicans. As we see Stanley Johnson of the New Orleans Pelicans about to check in. The score is 35-35, another tie game as the New Orleans Pelicans are now in the bonus for the remainder of this minute in this first quarter. Diallo takes the first free throw and he knocks that one down. Like I mentioned earlier, Diallo had a great game last night against the Indiana Pacers. He actually had 16 points and 18 rebounds against the Indiana Pacers. So he's going to be somebody the Lakers have to watch, especially if they want to get the lead in rebounds. For me, the Lakers are currently 5th in the NBA in rebounding. So if they need to get as many second chance opportunities as they can in order to increase their lead, or if they're down by a few points, to cut down on that lead. So rebounding is a key that we have to keep our eye on as Diallo knocks down both free throws. LeBron James is back on the floor for the last minute of this first quarter. Lakers are down by 2, 37-35. Lance Stevenson gets a nice little screen by LeBron James. Now Lance giving it off to LeBron. LeBron, nice little spin move, gets to the rim, gets the ball swatted out of his hands. Goes off of Elfrid Payton. Payton trying to proclaim to the ref that the ball went off of LeBron James, and it actually did go off of LeBron's knee, but the referees did not see that. So let's see if they reverse it or not. But nope, the Lakers retain possession. So now LeBron backing it down on Johnson. Gets the double team, finds KCP, cut into the basket, takes the shot up, could not convert on that one, and now Diallo's got another rebound. Here comes Johnson into the hands of Elfrid Payton. Now Payton cutting down. Nice little fake pass. Fakes out LeBron. And he gets a nice little left-handed layup to fall for the Pelicans, who are now up by 4. Rondo giving it off to LeBron. Nice little screen. Fake pass by Rondo this time. Look at the beautiful pass. Lakers moving the ball around. LeBron airballs on that little fadeaway jump shot off of 1 foot. Not able to convert. And now the Pelicans are going to take the last shot of this first quarter. 10 seconds on the game clock. Elfrid Payton has the ball. Getting a nice screen by Johnson. Now here comes Payton. Kicking it out to the corner. Ian Clark buries the three-pointer. 0.5 seconds left for the Lakers. KCP going to dribble it out. Not going to take a shot. And just like that, the Pelicans are up by 7 points. 42-35. Not a great way for the Lakers to try to end that first quarter off. Elfrid Payton waiting to the last second. Saw that Ian Clark, a sharp shooter, open in the corner. He's going to take that and try to make it 9 times out of 10. And with that, that is the end of the first quarter. The score is 42-35. Lakers are down by 7 as we go to a small break in the action. Let's see what we can try to do right here. Let me go ahead and record right here since I have it. Recording this one here. So let me go ahead and check back the chat since I have you guys here. I Can't Call It says better than just watching Google Page with I know, right? I used to do that too as well. When they couldn't even stream the game at all because I don't even have cable anymore. Or when I used to not have cable, and they only showed it on Spectrum. So it was terrible, man. Terrible. But yeah, I appreciate you listening. I can't call it. Thank you so much, my man. We have Totes Qualaquil saying, "Go Lakers, my man." Laker fan as well. I am a Laker fan as well, hoping that the Lakers can try to catch fire the rest of this season and try to get a spot in the Western Conference Finals. Again, they're only 2.5 games behind the 8th place team, so it's a big possibility that the Lakers are going to be able to get that spot, especially with the Clippers trading away some of their players as well at that trade deadline. And you know that the Sacramento Kings, they're a young team too, but very dangerous. Let's see what the Lakers can try to pull off the remainder of this regular season. LeBron James said it during the All-Star break. He has been activated probably earlier than he wanted to, but he is now full on in LeBron James mode, and he's just going to will this team no matter what to make it to the playoffs. First quarter, good action and a good start for the Los Angeles Lakers, but they just allowed the New Orleans Pelicans to take shots that they did not need to take, let them have easy three-pointers. Julius Randle attacking the rim, and as soon as he attacked the rim, he was either looking to get a nice little left-handed floater or layup to go, or pass it off to one of his teammates. And, I mean, the majority of the times that he attacked, it was able to work in the New Orleans Pelicans' favor. So, we'll see how the Lakers are going to manage to try to stop this New Orleans Pelicans team, because it looks like even without Anthony Davis, they are in control of this game. So we got the game coming back on between the Lakers and the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's see if we can... we got it perfect. So now New Orleans Pelicans have the first possession of this second quarter. Stanley Johnson has the ball. Handed it right off to Ian Clark. Clark buried the three at the end of the first quarter. Tried to bury another one, but it went off the side of the rim. So here comes LeBron. Lobs it up to Ingram. Ingram in the post. Couldn't get that left-handed layup to fall, but he got the foul from behind. So Brandon Ingram headed to the free throw line to knock down 2 more free throws. As you can see in that first quarter, both teams shooting well. At the points that you see in that first quarter, very high-scoring game, but both teams with 60% plus in field goal percentage. So let's see which team sustains that type of energy as Ingram is at the free throw line. In and out on that first free throw attempt. Just when I was about to say that his free throw percentage has been improving, he's actually a 66% free throw shooter. And attacked the rim at will against the Houston Rockets on Thursday night. Let's see if he can keep up that aggressiveness as he buries the second free throw, goes 1 for 2. Cuts the lead down to 6. 42-36 is the score as Elfrid Payne, nice little between the legs dribble, hands it right off to Clark, who was cutting to the basket, but he blows the layup, and Josh Hart gets the rebound, hands it right off to LeBron James. Josh Hart gonna have to make his presence felt on the defensive end as the Lakers not able to convert on the other end. And look at this crossover, and look at that play. It looked like it was gonna get blocked by the Lakers, and they're still able to convert as the Pelicans now increasing their lead. Ingram kicking it out. Nice ball movement as we have Rondo, Ingram, KCP, Josh Hart, and LeBron James on the floor. We got Brandon Ingram with the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ingram goes straight to the paint, gets the foul call, but it's going to be an offensive foul on Brandon Ingram. Turns the ball right back over to the Pelicans. And as you see the replay, kind of put his left elbow across the face of Ian Clark, so that's going to get called an offensive foul every single time. Again, aggressive move by Brandon Ingram, but you got to love it because he's not settling for mid-range jumpers or settling for threes. He's getting to his spots. He's getting to the spots that he's comfortable with. But now, Ingram on the bench as he is in foul trouble. And now we have Diallo, nice little floater from about 10 feet. And the offense keeps rolling for the New Orleans Pelicans. 10-point lead now for them as the score is 46-36. Rondo giving off to Kuzma. Looked like he wanted to take that throwing three, but he ends up getting the slam dunk, and he jams it down, cocking it all the way back, and he hammers it on the defense of the New Orleans Pelicans. But just like that, the Pelicans are able to attack the defense of the Lakers as Elfrid Payton racing up the floor, and he gets a layup. Now Kuzma in transition off the side of the rim on that three-point attempt. So the score is still 48-38. Lakers are down by 10 as Josh Hart gets the rebound. Now he's bringing it up the floor. Hart on the left wing gets a nice little screen from LeBron James. Now he bounces it over to LeBron. LeBron waiting for some movement. He's got KCP. But nice spins off of his defender. Gets the contact with the left hand. Great play and a good job by LeBron James to absorb the contact. And that just shows you the skills he has. No matter what hand the ball is in. Is it right? Is it left? Does not matter. LeBron James is skilled with both. 8-point lead for the Pelicans. 3-point attempt by New Orleans. And look at that play. Diallo getting the offensive rebound. And in that same play, tips it in, giving the Lakers a 10-point deficit. As a look at the pass by Rondo. Bounces it right over to KCP, who was under the basket. No defender in front of him. Now Lakers cutting it down to 8 again. 42-50 is the score. 9 minutes and 17 seconds in this second quarter. As Payton kicks it out to Johnson. Hesitates. Now he pulls up. Knocks down a mid-range jumper from the top of the key. New Orleans is just trying to show the statement to the Lakers, saying we don't need Anthony Davis to try to beat you guys. As Kuzma, too short on that 3-point attempt. Goes right into the hands of the New Orleans Pelicans. But now there's a strip steal by Josh Hart and KCP. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. And it's actually a foul on Josh Hart. He cannot believe the foul is on himself since he had possession of the ball. Let's see what he does with his arms. Let's see. I think it's going to either be a foul on Josh Hart. And it is actually a foul on Josh Hart. So Pelicans will obtain the possession of the ball back, as we see Julius Randle, who was that main facilitator at the end of that first quarter, who gave them that lead, checking in for Cheikh Diallo. Lakers are currently down by 10, 52-42. 3 minutes played in this second quarter. Luke Walton looking on his team, trying to figure out what adjustments they have to do. They have to play defense a lot better. They're allowing the New Orleans Pelicans to get to their spots, allow them to move the ball wherever they want, as Clark giving it off to Johnson in the corner. Now he's going to kick it out to Randle. Randle's got 7 seconds on the shot clock. He's backing down Kuzma. Spins it right over. Nice little pump fake to Stanley Johnson. In and out on that 3-point attempt. But LeBron James able to tip the ball over to Kuzma. Now Kuzma racing down the floor. Hands it right off to LeBron. LeBron spin move to the right. Left-handed layup. A move we've seen him do his whole career. Great play by LeBron. 52-44 is the score. Lakers are down by 8 points. Nice Julius Randle. Nice little jab step between the leg dribble. Spin move on Kuzma. Gets that left-handed layup right over Kuzma's hands. Off the glass. 54-44 is the score. Julius Randle already with 11 points. And the lead is up to 10 again for the Pelicans as Josh Hart gets a corner three. Not able to convert on that one. Had an open shot, an open look. Squared up to the basket, but could not hit that one. As Josh Hart trying to find ways to get involved in the offensive end for the Lakers. Now we have Clark. Clark felt the contact from behind, and there's going to be a foul called on the Lakers as the score remains 54-44. Lakers are down by 10 points. Look at LeBron James going to his left, spins around Julius Randle. Randle had no other option to kind of just look at LeBron, try to hack at the ball, but he couldn't get it, and LeBron gets an easy layup. 54-44 is the score between the Lakers and the Pelicans. LeBron already with 10 points and 4 assists. Nice little crossover and bounce pass. But look at the deflection right there. Great rejection by Josh Hart. But look at the Pelicans stealing the ball back. Now Elfrid Payton blows the layup. LeBron James trying to rip the ball from Stanley Johnson's hands. Ends up being a jump ball between Johnson and LeBron. Look at this play right there. Elfrid Payton, knowing that LeBron James is a great defensive player and able to block down shots, ends up thinking that in his head, and he blows the layup. And now Johnson thinks he has the rebound, and LeBron just kind of puts his hand around the ball, trying to rip it out of him. It's going to be a jump ball between Johnson and LeBron James. As we see a few substitutions, we see Drew Holiday coming in for Elfrid Payton. 7 minutes and 21 seconds left in this second quarter. We got Stanley Johnson and LeBron James ready to jump it off. On the floor for the Lakers, Reggie Bullock, LeBron, Josh Hart, Rondo, and Josh Hart. As the ball is tipped, and Rondo's able to get it before it goes out of bounds. 7 minutes and 14 seconds left in this second quarter. Lakers trying to figure out a way to get back into this game, but they're allowing the New Orleans Pelicans to get easy shots off as LeBron, deep three off the front of the rim, and Kuzma's there to clean it up. Nobody boxing him out. So now the score is 54-46. Less than 7 minutes to go as Clark has another good look. No, too strong on that one. Loose ball. Josh Hart has the rebound. Hands it right off to Rondo. Rondo saw Kuzma cutting towards the basket, but didn't give it off to him as Rondo has it on the left wing. Hands it right off to LeBron. LeBron's got Stanley Johnson right in front of him. Goes around the screen. Bounces it over to Josh Hart. Hart gets an easy layup right there from a beautiful pass from LeBron James. Great movement of the ball by the Los Angeles Lakers, as they're now cutting the lead down to 6. Now Drew Holiday tries a 3. Goes right off the back of the rim. Now LeBron James coming down the floor, going coast to coast. Tries to rise up, and he gets that one to fall off the glass. Tough layup by LeBron. Now here come the Pelicans, calling a timeout. A little pause in the action. Alvin Gentry not happy with the New Orleans Pelicans. Lakers on a nice little scoring run. Lead was up to 10. Now it has been cut down to 4. There's still 6 minutes and 11 seconds left in this second quarter as we go to a timeout break and a pause in this action between the Lakers and the Pelicans. Oof, man. We'll see what happens in the remainder of this second quarter, actually. I'm already pushing it ahead. Oof, we'll see what happens. As we got, let me go back to the chat right here. We got more streams, guys, so if anybody wants to check out the stream, look at that. People are putting it in there for you guys if you guys want to watch it instead of listening to my voice. So we got Totes Calaquil. I'm going to say it right there. I hope I'm saying it right. But he said, thanks, bro. No problem, man. No, thank you for being able to listen to me and checking me out for a little bit. We got Josh Aguilar right here saying this kid is good. Oof, dude, I'm trying to improve. I'm pretty sure you're talking about one of the Lakers. I'm pretty sure you're not talking about me, dude, because I'm still trying to improve on this play-by-play thing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can I'm trying to make it experience a lot better for you guys. Hopefully there's a way that I can figure out to show the game and not get in trouble. Still trying to figure that out. But while we do that, I can try to see if I can provide more action for you guys. I have the ticker up for you. Lakers are currently down by 4. They were down by 10 points. Then as soon as like LeBron James starts feeling it, oh man, he starts going to that beautiful spin move that LeBron did. He went right at Julius Randle, went coast to coast. He sold the move that he was telling Randle right in front of him. He's like, all right, I'm gonna attack the basket, going to his left, and as soon as Julius Randle commits to going left, boom, spin move by LeBron to the right, great footwork, and LeBron James gets an easy layup. It's just stuff like that. And also, what helped the Lakers kind of get back into this game is New Orleans missing a couple threes. First, Ian Clark misses one from the side. I believe it was like the left wing, misses it off the back of the iron. Then Drew Holiday, still a lot of time on the shot clock, takes a 3, misses that one as well. So it's stuff like that the Lakers are, trying to make it tougher on the Pelicans to not just get easy buckets in the paint, but you got to watch out. You got to be able to manage your distance when you're guarding the three-point shooters, because you don't want to just create easy fouls and foul them when they're, landing, and then you create easy scoring opportunities for the Pelicans, going to the free throw line, taking easy free throws to get easy points. We do not need that tonight for the Lakers if they want to try to make a run at this last place in the Western Conference Final. Last place, as I mean 8th place in the West, or even higher too. I mean, because the West is just so stacked. The teams are just so evenly matched that a few games could make a difference. I mean, the Lakers, on Christmas Day before LeBron James got injured, they were in 4th place in the Western Conference Final, something that a lot of people just did not think they were going to be able to do, but Lakers were able to pull it off. But now, Lakers currently in 10th as we got to the game coming back on now. Pelicans going to inbound the ball. Drew Holiday going around the screen. Pelicans trying to figure out a way to get a basket and stop this scoring run from the Lakers, as now we have Julius Randle. It was a big impact in that first quarter. Kicking it out. Here comes Williams. Williams buries a three-pointer, and just like that, the lead is up to 7 for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trying to get this crowd back into it at the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans as LeBron James has a screen from Reggie Bullock. He's got Drew Holiday in front of him, but he kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma into the hands of Bullock. He's got 7 seconds in the shot clock. Now Kuzma has it. Pulls up. Deep mid-range shot. Nothing but net by Kyle Kuzma. And the lead is cut down to 5. 57-52 is the score, with 5.5 minutes left in this second quarter. Randle kicking it out to Clark. Nobody around him. Corner 3. No, not able to knock that one down. And Kuzma's got another rebound. Gives it right off to Rondo. Rondo calling for a nice little screen. Span around. Thought about bouncing it right over to Kuzma. Instead, he hands it off to LeBron. The ball is deflected. Ends up being a steal by New Orleans. Another turnover by the Lakers. Score is 57-52. Lakers are down by 5. Randle going to his right. Attacks the basket. But no basket is able to make by Julius Randle. Here comes Bullock. Thought about the three. Kick it out to Kuzma. Rainbow shot. But it goes right off the side of the rim. And ends up being an out-of-bounds play right there. Let's see what happens. I believe it's still going to be a Laker ball because it went out of bounds off of the New Orleans Pelicans. The score remains 57-52. Lakers are down by 5 points, trying to get back into this game. They were down as low as 10 points as we see Frank Jackson back in the game for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Rondo ready to inbound the ball. LeBron James receives it. Lakers have 20 seconds on the shot clock. Josh Hart squares up. He's got some space, but he's not able to bury that three-pointer. Goes in and out. So now we have Williams bouncing it right over to Randle. Randle guarded by Josh Hart, but the double team comes immediately, trying to force the ball out of his hands. Now the ball starts moving. Here come Pelicans, trying to get an easy bucket, not able to convert. The ball is knocked off the knee of the Pelicans. Frank Williams loses it. So now going to go to Laker ball now. Turnover. Great play by LeBron James from behind. Swipes the ball right out of Kenrich Williams' hands. Now the Lakers are able to try to convert off of the turnover and cut this lead down. Here comes Rondo going around the screen. Lobs it up to LeBron, who cuts to the basket. Jams it down with 2 hands. Such a dangerous player when he cuts toward the basket. Rondo saw him the whole way, and he always places the ball perfectly. And LeBron gets 2 easy points as the New Orleans Pelicans get another easy bucket. Floater by Ian Clark. And now the lead is still 5 points for the Pelicans. 59-54. Less than 4 minutes to go in this second quarter. We got Rajon Rondo going around the screen. Has some space. Beautiful bounce pass to Reggie Bullock. Not able to convert the layup. The loose ball. Drew Holiday gets it before it goes out of bounds. Now here comes Holiday. Surveying the floor. Look at the ball movement. Here comes Williams, and he buries another 3 for the New Orleans Pelicans. Luke Walton calls a timeout, and now the Lakers are down by 8 points, 62-54. Kenrich Williams, soon as he comes in, already making an impact, burying 2 3-pointers from the left side, first from the corner, and now from the left wing. So much space, and again, it's that ball movement that set it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Unfortunate for the Lakers as they go to a timeout break. Still 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in this second quarter. Lakers are down by 8 points. Let me check the chat right here as we see. We got Josh Aguilar talking about you. Oh, thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much for listening at all, dude. I appreciate it. Any feedback you can give me, dude, much appreciated. We got Anthony Sarver saying, none of these streams work. Just going to spend $30 to wait. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's true. I've always thought about the NBA app too, Anthony, about just kind of paying for it and just seeing, but I don't know, dude. I literally only watch Laker games and whatever, you know, obviously only during the regular season, but come playoff time, I do watch all those other games. But yeah, I think that, I don't know why it has to be so expensive, you know, $30 to just watch it on the NBA app. But yeah, my man, hopefully I could just at least give you some type of visualization while I'm describing the action in my play-by-play. Again, trying to figure out ways to make it better for you guys to at least watch the game, or maybe I got to create a website or do something. I don't know. Unless you guys have any other ideas, but I think my only idea right now is to kind of think of a way to show the game, but also use my commentary so that, you know, you guys can have best of both worlds. You can watch the game for free, and then you can also listen to my commentary while I practice. But since we're on a timeout break right now, guys, score is 62-54. Lakers looked like they were coming back. They were crawling their way back. They were losing by 10 points. LeBron James started filling on the offensive end. Kyle Kuzma started knocking down some shots. Rondo giving off LeBron James a nice little alley-oop as he cut to the basket. Nobody's going to get in front of LeBron, the freight train, as he jammed it down. But just like this, just like that, I mean, Kenrich Williams gets into the game, knocks down 2 3-pointers, and boom, the lead just starts increasing. And then you've got guys like Julius Randle and Drew Holiday who are just moving the ball around, and that's something that what's made the New Orleans Pelicans the 5th best offense in the NBA is just their ability to move the ball. Some people think, well, you got a MVP caliber player in Anthony Davis, but I mean, look at this game. You would think that from looking at the score that Anthony Davis is for sure playing. He is not playing tonight. Ended up deciding, the Pelicans and Anthony Davis deciding to take a rest for tonight. And obviously, because of all the commotion that was created from him requesting a trade and people just linking him to the Lakers, knew that it was going to be a very hostile environment. I mean, already the Smoothie King Center and all the New Orleans-based fans already booing him every time he got on the floor. It's just not a very good environment. And there's still 20-plus games to go in the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans, so it's going to be very interesting to watch Anthony Davis play the remainder of his games with the New Orleans Pelicans. As we have the game back on, Lakers have the ball. There's going to be a foul on the floor, as the foul was on Ian Clark, fouling Rondo before he even received the ball. Lakers are currently down by 8 points. 62-54 is the score. Lakers going to inbound it. Rondo receives it. Josh Hart was cut into the basket, but Rondo didn't see him on that play. Rondo holding the ball, giving it off to Hart. Nice little pump fake, but now the ball is in Kuzma's hands. Top of the key. Nice little pump fake. Nice little pump fake again. Gets the defender out of his way. Too short on that floater, but he ends up getting the foul called on Frank Jackson. Actually, it was Kenrich Williams who created the foul on Kuzma. Great move right there by Kuzma. This first pump fake, boom, gets Williams off of his feet, steps right over, and Williams ends up reaching right around, hits the forearm of Kyle Kuzma. So now Kuzma at the free throw line to knock down some free throws, but it ends up going off the front of the rim for the first attempt by Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma currently shooting at a 77% free throw shooter. He knocks down the second free throw, cutting the lead now down to 7. 62-55 is the score with 3 minutes to go in this second quarter. Drew Holiday, guarded by Reggie Bullock. Now the New Orleans Pelicans trying to move the ball around. Lakers trying to make it tough. Here comes Randall again, going to his left. Lakers know that that's his strong side. Still not going to be able to stop this man, as Julius Randle getting 2 more points for the Pelicans, as Reggie Bullock tries a 3-point attempt from the corner, but it goes off the side of the rim, not able to convert. So Lakers are still down by 9 points, 64-55. Randle handing it off to Williams. Now it's in the hands of Randle again. Randle getting to the basket, goes right around Kyle Kuzma. Another 2 points for Julius Randle. He has been a nightmare for the Lakers in that post. He's already got 15 points in this game. 7 for 10 from the field, as the Pelicans lead has now gone up to 11 points. 66-55 is the score, as the Lakers come down with the ball. Something has got to change. Hopefully, Luke Walton and the assistant coaches are able to figure out something in order to provide the Lakers with some feedback during halftime in order to improve, because right now it is not looking good, as the Lakers, again, could not convert on the offensive end. Here comes Randle, going right at the smaller Josh Hart, but Hart's got some very sneaky upper body strength right there, trying to stay in front of Julius Randle. As Randle trying to attack the basket, but not able to convert on that one. So now the Lakers have possession of the ball again. Here comes LeBron from the corner. Air ball on that one. Not a good attempt by LeBron James. And the crowd is now giving it to him, as Elfrid Payton goes up and ends up getting rejected, swatted out of his hands. Actually went off of Elfrid Payton. So now it's going to be Laker ball. The score is still 66-55. The Lakers are still down by 11. Great play by Josh Hart. Hart always providing great defense and getting those deflections, getting those very necessary steals in order to get the Lakers offense going. So now here comes Bullock, giving it off to LeBron, giving it off to, Wagner, and Wagner getting his first few minutes, receives a nice little pass from LeBron James, and he's got 2 points for himself in tonight's game. The score is 66-57, 9-point lead for the Pelicans. Now here comes Jackson, pulls up, buries a 3-pointer for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their 3 ball is starting to fall, and now the lead is up to 12, 69-57. Lakers are down by 12 with 1 minute to go in this second quarter. LeBron James bringing the ball up, guarded by Julius Randle. And now Lakers not able to convert on the offensive end, as New Orleans Pelicans have the ball. Lakers, again, too many turnovers. And just have not been able to keep up that energy that they had in that first quarter. And you could tell that the New Orleans is just coming out with a lot of. I mean, you could see between these two teams, you would not expect. Okay, which one of these teams is the one that played back to back? You would think, well, the Lakers, they're coming out very slow now, not showing much energy. And no, it's actually New Orleans Pelicans. They are the ones that played a back to back. As LeBron James, who got fouled at the free throw line, misses the first free throw. LeBron James, currently a 68% free throw shooter. He's got 14 points and 6 assists so far as the Lakers are down by 12. LeBron goes over at the free throw line, not able to cut down the Pelicans' lead. So, Lakers are down by 12, 69-57, 19 seconds on the game clock. There's about a 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock for the Pelicans. So Julius Randle has it, giving it off to Holiday. Holiday, nice step back, kicking it out. Here comes Williams, another three-pointer on its way, but not able to convert. But look at the hustle by the New Orleans Pelicans, trying to stay with possession of the ball. And they're not able to get it as it goes out of bounds. Let's take a look at the replay. Here comes Payton, had the ball in his hands, goes off of his legs and out of bounds. But no, it ended up being Wolf Wagner. So here comes Randle from the corner to end the second quarter, not able to convert. And just like that, the first half ends. Lakers are still down by 12 points, 69-57. That first half was controlled majority of the time by the New Orleans Pelicans. We'll see what adjustments Lakers are going to have to make during halftime. I mean, a lot of that is just allowing the Pelicans to get easy three-pointers, and the turnovers that the Lakers have just given away have allowed the Pelicans to just keep their offense moving, keep it offense going, and it's allowed, again, Pelicans to just get whatever they want. And it's a huge, huge help for the Pelicans that they have a guy like Julius Randle who's able to attack the basket, get some easy layups to fall, and then if he gets double teamed, he just has that passing ability to hand it off to one of his teammates in order to get an even easier bucket. So guys, that's halftime, first half in the books. We'll see what the Lakers can try to do to come out with a different type of energy in that third quarter to get back into this game. I mean, this game isn't over yet. 12-point lead, but Lakers have the ability on the offensive end to try to catch up in order to make this game interesting. Let's see what happens for the remainder of this third quarter. As I want to record this, I usually record it so I can create some clips that I can provide to you guys, usually on my social media, but always good to just kind of record and listen back and see how ridiculous I sound. As we still have halftime, guys. This is Vic play-by-play. We are covering the Lakers versus the New Orleans Pelicans. I mean, Lakers and Pelicans came out shooting with guns blazing. Both teams knocking down shot after shot in that first quarter. Lakers are in control, but then all of a sudden, midway through that first quarter, Julius Randle just started taking over, attacked the basket, kicking it out to his teammates. 3-point attempts buried. It was just a non-stop barrette of action between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Lakers, and the Pelicans ended up with the lead. And ever since then, they have not looked back. Lakers made a push during that second quarter. They were able to cut the lead down to 4 points, but then as soon as they put in Kenrich Williams, he knocked down 2 3-pointers, and just like that, the lead blew up, and now it's a 12-point lead. We are currently in a halftime break right now, guys, so it should be a few minutes before the game comes back on, and I will continue to do the play-by-play. Hopefully, I am providing some type of action. Sorry again that you guys are not able to watch the game. I can't put it up because I'll just get in trouble. But I mean, there's a bunch of links in the chat that people are putting. People are saying maybe it's not working at all. So hopefully either you guys can watch the stream and then maybe mute it and listen to me if you're interested in just listening to my commentary. If not, there's also various links you guys can check out throughout the internet, as you already may know. Either a lot of that I've tried is NBA Reddit stream. Reddit stream always providing a bunch of good links for you guys to watch games. Lakers currently sitting at 29-29. Pretty sure you guys know, if you follow a lot of the NBA and the different storylines, Lakers need to finish this second half strong if they want to make it to the NBA playoffs in the Western Conference. It's going to be very tough. I mean, because you could say, well, the Lakers have a shot to get that 8th spot in the West, but even that is not something that a lot of teams desire, because you know that Golden State's going to be at the very top of the Western Conference, and they're going to be a powerhouse to face off against in that playoffs, because they just go into a different mode. We'll see what the Lakers can try to do. They need every victory they can. And I mean, this one, without Anthony Davis, you would think, okay, well, the Lakers have this one. They're not off of a back-to-back like the New Orleans Pelicans are, so they shouldn't be coming out with this much energy. But as you can see from the score, Pelicans putting in the points, knocking down buckets from every part of the floor, and they just seem like they're the ones trying to send a message to the Lakers, almost seeming like, you know what, you guys didn't win Anthony Davis in the trade, and you're not going to win tonight either. So Lakers are going to have to change something very fast if they want to get this victory on the road against the New Orleans Pelicans. So much action in that first half. LeBron James with a beautiful spin move like I described earlier. Then Rondo giving a nice little alley-oop right over to LeBron James, who cut straight to the basket and he jammed it down. It was great ball movement by the Lakers. Kuzma, his shots have been on and off so far, hot and cold. He's knocked down some shots in that first quarter, but in that second quarter, not able to knock down a few three-pointers. Josh Hart as well. He had open threes a few times, not able to bury it. Obviously on the road, for some reason, with the crowd going on, it's a lot harder to kind of stay focused and knock down some threes. As we're waiting for the action to come back, guys, it's halftime right now. Lakers facing off against the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans currently in the 13th spot of the Western Conference with a 26-34 record, but they are giving it to the Lakers right now as they currently have a 12-point lead. Let's check out the box scores right here as the Los Angeles Lakers are down by 12 points. LeBron James, leading scorer for the Los Angeles Lakers, who had ended that first half with 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists, while Kyle Kuzma, even though he wasn't feeling it from 3, only knocked down 1 3-pointer. He has 12 points in the night with 6 rebounds and 5 assists. You also got JaVale McGee coming via dunks. He got a nice little alley-oop from LeBron James as soon as tip-off started. I really enjoy those type of plays where, as soon as the Lakers receive it from tip-off, the point guard, either Lonzo Ball, Rondo, or LeBron James, are already looking down the floor saying, okay, who's gonna be open under the basket? And they lob it up, and JaVale McGee received a beautiful alley-oop, and he jammed it down. We got Reggie Bullock with 3 points in the game so far. Hopefully he can get it going from deep. He had a great night last night, scoring against the Houston Rockets. Ended up with 14 points and 5 rebounds against the Houston Rockets, playing 30 minutes. So hopefully he can get that 3-ball going, because he's one of those guys that he enjoys it. He enjoys being able to pull the trigger, loves receiving, catching, and shooting, and he's going to try to take advantage every time LeBron is on the floor and they're playing together. You know that LeBron James is going to have faith in Reggie Bullock to just kind of pull up and knock down those threes. You got Brandon Ingram, who's had a quiet night so far. He's got 6 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Hopefully in that second half, Brandon Ingram can try to get aggressive, attack the basket, and get some easy buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers to get their offense going. Again, some of the keys for the Lakers is just going to have to limit those turnovers. Even though they're not one of the top teams that give up as many turnovers, but already in this first half, the Los Angeles Lakers have given up 12 turnovers, giving New Orleans an opportunity to just kind of get their offense going. For the Pelicans, they have only 7 turnovers in that first half. Their leading scorers are Julius Randle with 15 points, trying to give it to his former team in the Los Angeles Lakers. You also have Jack Diallo already with 5 rebounds, 12 points. He's making his presence known in that post, getting a few offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities for the New Orleans Pelicans. You got a spread nice with Jahlil Okafor with 8 points. You got Kenrich Williams with 9. You have Drew Holiday with 7. Elfrid Payton with 8 points. And Ian Clark with 5. The 3-ball is another one that's going to have to try to improve for the Lakers. It's just how the game has evolved, where the 3-pointer has become a very important facet of every offense in the NBA. Lakers have only been able to knock down 3 3-pointers, while the New Orleans Pelicans have already been able to convert on 7 3-pointers. So that could be another key for the Lakers if they want to try to get back into this game between the New Orleans Pelicans. As we're still waiting for the action to come back on right now. Very, very important for the Lakers, especially with the kind of schedule that they have coming up. As let me go ahead and pull up this schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers currently, their next game is Monday against the Memphis Grizzlies, another team that has not been performing well. They're probably tanking. They gave up Marc Gasol to the Toronto Raptors for a couple other players. They're in rebuild mode. They're actually at 14th in the Western Conference. So you would think from looking at these games that, okay, well, the Lakers have a chance. They have a chance to win these games and get on a nice little run before the playoffs start, because those are sometimes the most dangerous teams, is those teams that they seem like they're out of it, and then boom, they get on a crazy, crazy winning streak. They start winning some games. They get ready for that playoff mode, and then boom, they come out and they try to take advantage of the opportunity to try to knock off a top team in the Western Conference. So Lakers face off against the Memphis Grizzlies on Monday at 5 o'clock Pacific time. Then the Lakers again on Wednesday, back in action in Staples Center. Actually going to be taking on against the Pelicans again. So they're going to meet the Pelicans in a 7-day span. But this time they're going to be on home court at Staples Center. That'll be at 7:30 p.m. And then the Lakers face off against the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to come to the Staples Center. That is going to be a very, very interesting matchup to see how the Lakers can match up against the #1 team in the West, the Eastern Conference. Oh man, we'll see what happens as we have. Let me check the chat right here. We have I can't call it saying turnovers, bro. That's what's hurting the Lakers. Gotta clean it up. But they come back, smash. This team might have their own identity moving. Exactly. It's a great point. I can't call it. I mean, dude, you hit it right on the head. Turnovers. Oh, I feel like Lakers are always leading turnovers in every game that they play in, so it's always tough to see. And I mean, you would think that Lakers are probably near the top in turnovers, but they're about the middle, around the middle, around the NBA and leading turnovers, so. But yeah, I agree. I feel like every team they face off, they're always making these silly mistakes, silly passes, or forcing a pass that should not be forced. It ends up being a turnover, and the other team takes advantage by scoring off of that turnover. And then you're also right too. If they need to find that identity that they, who are the identity? It can't just be LeBron James, even though that's what usually LeBron James teams are. It's usually when there was the Cleveland Cavaliers, the main focus, LeBron James. How is he playing? What is he going to have to do to will his team to win? And that's what I do not want to happen with Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, it can't just be solely on this one guy. And I know he is the greatest player in this generation right now. He's the greatest player basically playing right now in the world. And I mean, you can't just have your faith in one guy. It needs to be a complete team effort. So I completely agree. I can't call it. I mean, they got to figure out a way to find their identity, figure out what their playing style is. What is it going to be? Is it going to be kind of a run and gun, moving the ball up and down the floor? I mean, they sorely missed Lonzo Ball because a lot of people can make fun of his jump shot. They can say that he just does not have a good stroke, but he does have an impact on the floor. On the defensive end, he's also able to kind of find people on the floor at different positions, very much like the skill that Rondo has, and knowing that, he is aggressive, but he always tries to look for his teammates and give them an easy opportunity to score a bucket. So I'm pretty sure the Lakers are itching to have Lonzo Ball back on the floor with them, because he is very much needed in this playoff push. But yeah, I agree with you. I can't call it. It's going to be very interesting to see how the Lakers are going to try to make this playoff push, make it to that 8th or 7th spot. I mean, whatever's possible for the Los Angeles Lakers. Should be very interesting to watch. We're still in a halftime break right now. Should be only a few more minutes before the game is back on between the Lakers and the New Orleans Pelicans. Lakers still down by 12 points. Should be interesting. The Lakers going to have to do whatever they can in the second half. Get some easy buckets. Get their offense going. I mean, LeBron James already with 14 points. Has attacked the basket pretty easily for himself. But it's trying to get these other guys involved. Kuzma trying to find his stroke. Brandon Ingram, quiet first half. He had 6 points. Even though compared to Thursday night against the Houston Rockets, where Brandon Ingram actually had 27 points and 13 rebounds. He had a double-double against the Rockets. So hopefully that aggressiveness can come back for Brandon Ingram in order to spark the offense and spark a team victory for the Los Angeles Lakers, who need every win they can. Luckily for the Lakers is that they're going to face off against teams that are not in playoff contention, like the New Orleans Pelicans, like the Memphis Grizzlies. A true test is going to be next Friday against Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks, who are the first place team in the East. That should be a real test to see where the Lakers land throughout the NBA. Lakers have been very, very inconsistent throughout the season. They've beat teams like the Denver Nuggets. They've beat teams like the Rockets. They've beat the Warriors without LeBron James after his injury on Christmas Day, but then they lose against teams that they should not lose to, like the New York Knicks, like the Atlanta Hawks. So, again, I can't said it perfectly. I mean, this team's got to find an identity, and they got to find it quick, because if they want to get into this playoff picture, they're going to need all the guys into this game, because if not, it's going to be a very, very scary look for the Lakers, as they're starting to show some of the commercials right here. Hopefully, we'll get the third quarter action started between the Lakers and the Pelicans. Lakers are currently down by 12 points, 69-57. So we got both teams warming up. So we almost got the third quarter back in action. Should be a very interesting second half for the Lakers to see what they can try to do to stop the Pelicans. Sorry, guys, I had to get a drink of water because, I mean, I've been literally going for an hour talking straight, nonstop. All right, guys, we got action coming back on. Start of this third quarter, 69-57. Lakers, we'll see what type of energy they come out with in this third quarter if they want to try to get this victory on the road against the New Orleans Pelicans, who are without Anthony Davis. And yet the New Orleans Pelicans still trying to send a message to the Lakers to show them that, you know what? Just throwing salt in the wounds, letting them know you couldn't get Anthony Davis and you are going to get this victory either, as the New Orleans Pelicans get the first possession of this third quarter and this second half started. So now here comes Elfrid Payton for the Pelicans, bouncing it right over to Julius Randle, picked up by LeBron James. LeBron trying to put the pressure on, as there's going to be a foul away from the ball. I believe it's going to be on Reggie Bullock, who's trying to hold on to Drew Holiday, or trying to not allow him to move around the floor. So Pelicans going to inbound the ball. Elfrid Payton again has it, trying to set up this offense. LeBron denying access to Julius Randle, but Randle still receives the ball. 7 seconds on the shot clock. The ball goes out of bounds. Great defense by the Lakers, forcing the pressure on the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball goes out of bounds by Okafor. Turnover by the Pelicans. So now the Lakers retain possession. LeBron James going to start the offense for the Lakers in this second half. Here comes LeBron kicking out to McGee. Now McGee back into the hands of LeBron James. LeBron has 13 seconds on the shot clock, as there's going to be a foul on the floor. Offensive foul by JaVale McGee. So immediately, as soon as they receive the ball, Lakers turn the ball right back over to the Pelicans. 30 seconds into this game, both teams turning the ball over. Pelicans still lead by 12, 69-57. Here comes Payton. Bounces it right over to Holiday, who thought about the jump shot, but he hands it right off to Randle. Now it's back to Holiday. Holiday with a behind-the-back dribble, spin move, fadeaway jumper. No, couldn't get that one to fall. And JaVale McGee comes up with the rebound. Now here comes Ingram. Ingram with a nice little handles right there. Spin move, giving up his dribble, but now the ball's in Reggie Bullock's hands. Goes out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lakers, and this is not the start that Luke Walton and the Lakers needed in order to get back into this game. Still down by 12, 69-57. Payton behind the back pass to Randle. Now Randle going to his left, kicking it out. Look at the ball movement. Holiday open. Couldn't drill that three. And look at LeBron throwing that pass with one hand to Brandon Ingram. Outlets it over. Ingram attacking the basket. Gets fouled hard by his former teammate Julius Randle. And now Brandon Ingram headed to the free throw line to knock down 2 free throws for the Lakers. Great find by LeBron James. He got that rebound with one hand. And immediately, as soon as he got it, looked down the floor. And he just threw that beautiful pass to Ingram Perfect placement, and Ingram looked like he was going to back off and wait for his teammates. Instead, went right to the rim. Got the foul called. So now here comes Brandon Ingram. He got into a little bit of foul trouble, so he only played 7 minutes in that first half. Let's see if he can stay out of it and start getting his offense going as he knocks down the first free throw. Lakers currently 14th in offense throughout the NBA, right in the middle. They're going to want to try to improve that and try to get into that 8th spot of the Western Conference. They are only 2.5 games back as Ingram takes his second free throw, knocks it down. The lead is down to 10. 69-59 is the score. We've played 1.5 minutes in this third quarter. Here comes Payton, giving it off to Drew Holiday. Holiday slicing in between defenders, but it gets rejected by JaVale McGee. Brandon Ingram saves it from going out of bounds. Here comes Ingram, crossing half court, trying to get pressured by Drew Holiday, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Ingram. Drew Holiday trying to be a pest to Ingram and try to force it to make a mistake. Lakers have only played about 2 minutes in this third quarter, and they already have 3 turnovers. Gonna have to limit those if they want to get back into this game as Payton goes up. Couldn't convert on that layup, but Okafor is able to get it. Misses the floater. Loose ball. LeBron James has it now. Here comes LeBron, waiting for his team to come back off the floor. LeBron almost loses the ball. Gives it off to Bullock. Bullock pulls up for 3. Couldn't get that one to fall. And the ball goes off the hands of JaVale McGee. So it's going to be a New Orleans ball. LeBron James trying to proclaim to the referee, saying that he felt like he got hit when he was trying to give it off to one of his teammates. But no foul was called as the score is still 69-59. Less than 10 minutes to go in this third quarter. Holiday kicking it out. Nobody around. Payton. Payton buries another three-pointer for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the lead is now up to 13 points. 72-59 is the score. Lakers are just not doing a good job in perimeter defense as Kyle Kuzma pulls up top of the key. Couldn't get that shooter's touch. And it just goes right off the front of the rim as Holiday kicking it out to Payton. Thought about another 3. Now he's dribbling around the defense under the basket. Bounces it right over to Williams. Now back to Payton. He's feeling it. He buries another 3-pointer for the Pelicans. And just like that, the lead is being increased to 16 points. As Ingram receives the ball from LeBron James, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. LeBron James always noticing where his teammates are, and he sees that Brandon Ingram has a mismatch. Nobody guarding him in the post, so he lobs it right into the center of the defense and creates that foul situation for the Lakers. So now, Lakers going to inbound the ball with 17 seconds on the shot clock. 16-point lead for the Pelicans as LeBron James has it. Top of the key. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Reggie Bullock. Pulls up. Too strong on that shot attempt from about 15 feet. So now here comes Williams. Giving it off to Holiday. Holiday crossover to his right. Almost loses it. Too short on that attempt. Loose ball. And it's going to be a foul on the floor on Okafor. Pushing off in the post. I believe the foul was on Okafor. Pushing off against JaVale McGee. So Lakers again retain possession, but they are down by 16 points. 75-59, I'm sorry, is the score. Here comes Ingram. Near the baseline. Bounces it a little bit. Try to take that shot, and he's not able to convert. Now here come the New Orleans Pelicans. Payton giving it out to Holiday. Holiday dribbling between the legs. Spin move. Trying to go against Kuzma, but ends up being a steal. LeBron James outlets it over to Reggie Bullock. Bullock takes 2 steps. Tries to get the foul called, and he does as he falls down near the baseline. So, Reggie Bullock going to the free throw line to try to knock down a few free throws for the Lakers. Bullock going right at Frank Williams. There's barely a little bit of contact. Don't know if he was in the shooting motion now that he showed the replay. But Reggie Bullock going to the free throw line anyway as he knocks down that free throw. Ever since they acquired Reggie Bullock in the trade deadline, he's actually been very, very deadly for the Lakers as he misses the second free throw and he goes 1 for 2. He's been very deadly from free throw. He's got an 87% free throw shooter. And look at that. Drew Holiday under the basket. Gets an easy layup. And buckets just keep going. to the New Orleans Pelicans' way as they are now up by 17 points. 77-60. LeBron James in the corner, surveying the floor, lobs it up to McGee. McGee gets fouled as he goes up for that floater. So now McGee going to the free throw line again to try to knock down 2 more free throws. Lakers just not making it tough for the Pelicans on the offensive end. They are just getting bucket after bucket after bucket. Not enough defense to try to stop them. As we see JaVale McGee at the free throw line. Knocks down the first free throw. JaVale McGee, this season so far as a free throw shooter, he's at 64%. Pretty average for the Lakers as well. A lot of the players are at around 65 to 68%. As JaVale McGee already with 7 points. Make it 8 as he rattles in that second free throw. The score is 77-62. Lakers currently down by 15 points. Now here comes Randall. Backing it down. Giving it off to Drew Holiday. Holiday feeling it out from beyond the arc. And he buries another three-pointer for the Pelicans. The 3-ball has just been a major factor in this game. And now the Lakers are down by 18 points. Bounce pass to JaVale McGee from LeBron James. And JaVale McGee has an easy 2-hand jam. 16-point lead for the Pelicans. 80-64 is the score. Pelicans getting whatever they want on the floor as Peyton giving it right off to Holiday, who's in the corner, pressured by Reggie Bullock. Look at the handles by Holiday. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes Holiday, crossing over, going to his right, to the basket. Couldn't get that layup to fall. Brandon Ingram has it. Coming down the floor. Ingram going to his left. Takes 2 steps. Gets the fadeaway, floating to his left. Great move by Brandon Ingram. LeBron James with the steal now. Now he's waiting for his offense to come back. He's guarded by Okafor. LeBron waiting. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it off to Bullock. Now it's in the hands of Ingram. Ingram's feeling it from deep. Buries a 3-pointer. Brandon Ingram with 5 straight points for the Lakers. And now the lead is down to 11 points. 80-69 is the score. Less than 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. Ingram starting to come alive in this third quarter for the Lakers. But can he keep it up? That is the question. Now here comes Peyton for the New Orleans Pelicans. 17 seconds on the shot clock, and they're not able to go. And then there's a 3-point attempt made by the Pelicans. So the score is 83-69. LeBron deep from downtown buries that one for the Los Angeles Lakers. And now the lead is down to 11 again for the New Orleans Pelicans. 83-72. Holiday, look at that. Going in between 2 defenders. Finds a way to give it off to Okafor. And now the lead is back up to 13 points. As it's going to be a timeout on the floor. Lakers trying to do whatever they can, but it's the defensive end that the Lakers are having trouble with, as the Lakers are now down by 13 points. 85-72. Timeout by Los Angeles Lakers. And we'll go to a quick break right now, guys. Let me see if I can check the chat right here. See if any of you guys have said anything. But yeah, it just seems like the Lakers are not able to keep up with the Pelicans. They're just not doing enough on the defensive end. Just making it seem like, okay, well, you could see Drew Holiday cutting to the basket. Obviously, his handles are one of the best in the NBA. He just slices between defenders, goes up, and as soon as he gets some defenders to kind of, okay, attract towards him, try to see if he can block one of his shots, ends up giving it off to one of his teammates in Okafor, and he gets an easy bucket to fall. I mean, the Lakers on the offensive end, Brandon Ingram coming alive. He got a nice little fadeaway jump shot, knocked it down, and then ended up pulling up in transition for a 3. And just like that, they were able to cut down the lead. Then LeBron James from downtown, from deep, not able to bury it. But again, offense can only do so much when on the defensive end is not being able to help out and make it tough for the opposing team to not get easy buckets. Let's see what the Lakers can try to do in this remainder of this third quarter. There's still a lot of basketball left to play. 6 minutes in this third quarter, and you still got the fourth quarter. But how it's looking right now, Lakers just giving up way too many points. Pelicans already have 85 points, and we're not even done with the third quarter yet. Offense has been coming from every single person in this Pelicans team. From Williams to Randall to Holiday to Diallo getting offensive rebounds. Lakers can only do so much. Again, Lakers are trying to see if they can get on a nice little scoring run or hope that they can try to get the New Orleans Pelicans to force some turnovers and get into a nice little, drought, nice little dry spell. Not able to knock down easy buckets. Hopefully give the Lakers a chance to get back into this game. We'll see what substitutions the Lakers also make, because you obviously can't have LeBron James playing all this third quarter. You're going to need him in that fourth if there's a nice little run going on. So we get the game coming back on now. Julius Randle with 18 points already. He's already made 2 3-pointers as well with 5 assists. He's been that guy for New Orleans whenever they need a bucket. And again, thinking it's just that Julius Randle just showing off, saying, you know what? I mean, you shouldn't have let me go. I could have been an integral part of this team with LeBron James, but instead, Lakers let him walk to New Orleans. So we got the game coming back on now, guys. Lakers are currently down by 13 points. Lakers going to inbound it. We'll see what substitutions we have for the Lakers, as we have Ingram, JaVale McGee, Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma, and LeBron James on the floor as Ingram tries to rise up, but he gets rejected by Diallo. Now here comes Jrue Holiday. Bounces it right over to Jackson. Now Jackson, bounce pass. There's going to be a foul on the floor before any play is made on that one. Ingram thought he had a one-handed jam on Diallo. Rises up, but Diallo with a nice length to block that one away. So we have New Orleans Pelicans inbounding the ball. Jrue Holiday has it. Pelicans have 11 seconds on the shot clock. And look at that, a foul from behind by Josh Hart. And let's see if it's going to be a 3-point attempt, or is it within the arc? And Jrue Holiday only going to shoot 2 free throws. 85-72 is the score. Lakers are down by 13 points. 5 minutes and 46 seconds to go in this third quarter. Jrue Holiday with 12 points and 6 assists knocks down the first free throw. Currently, Pelicans 5th in offense, and they're actually 27th in defense. So not one of the best teams on the defensive end, yet keeping the Lakers at a good distance with the lead right now. One of the keys is that Pelicans 4th in rebound, and that's because of Anthony Davis and Okafor. Now, as Jrue Holiday goes 2 for 3 at the free throw line, Lakers trying to capitalize, but Jrue Holiday comes up with the steal, lobs it up, giving it off to one of his teammates, but he ends up stepping out of bounds. I believe that's going to be Diallo to try to get that one in midair and try to adjust, but not able to convert. So Lakers are down by 15 points. 87-72 is the score. 5 minutes and a half left in this third quarter. LeBron James crossing half court. Let's see what he can do to try to help the Lakers get going on the offensive end as he pulls up, lines up a 3, and he drills that one down. 87-75. 12-point lead for the Pelicans. Here comes Holiday going around the screen. 3-point attempt on its way. No, out of bounds, but it was deflected by JaVale McGee, who was trying to fight for the rebound against Diallo of the Pelicans. Not good enough as it goes off of the hands of JaVale McGee. 14 seconds on the shot clock for the Pelicans. Holiday guarded by Josh Hart. Now it's in the hands of Diallo. Gives it right back to Holiday. Now he goes around the rebound. Floater off the glass, and he gets that one to fall. Great skill by Jrue Holiday on that play right there. So now here comes LeBron James. Lead is up to 14. Going baseline. Gets the blocking foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans. So the Lakers are now in the bonus for the remainder of this third quarter. Still 5 minutes left to play. After this foul now, as we see Mo Wagner coming in for JaVale McGee. The score is 89-75. Lakers are down by 14 points. As we see a few substitutions going down. Lakers still in a good range to try to get back into this game. A quick scoring run can be very effective for the Lakers as LeBron James heads to the free throw line and he knocks down the first free throw. LeBron James against the Rockets actually scored 29 points and 11 rebounds with 6 assists. He's been averaging. He's actually the leading scorer for the Los Angeles Lakers, and he's already got 21, and he's not able to convert on that second free throw because I probably jinxed him. He goes 1 for 2. So now here come the Lakers. 89-76 is the score. Cross-court pass right over to Jackson. Jackson from the corner couldn't get it. And Kuzma comes up with the rebound, giving it off to LeBron James. LeBron, overhead pass, finds Ingram. Now Ingram was in the post. He's going to pull it back against his former teammate, Julius Randle. Steps to the side, feels the contact, couldn't get that one to go. And it's going to be an offensive foul, loose ball foul on Mo Wagner on that one. So the ball goes right back to the Pelicans. So now let's see what the Lakers can do on this play. They're currently down 89-76. Ingram going to sit down. KCP coming on now for Ingram. So now there's still 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this third quarter. Jrue Holiday pulls up off the screen. Couldn't knock down that three-pointer as LeBron James gets another rebound. Here comes LeBron. Nice little behind-the-back dribble. Thought about taking that three-pointer. Instead, he's going to pull it back. Go one-on-one against Julius Randle, but he gives it off to Mo Wagner. Too strong on that one. Kuzma trying to get the offensive rebound, but the ball goes right to Jrue Holiday. Now Holiday kicking it out. Jackson gets to the bucket, but he couldn't convert on that floater. Now look at LeBron. Too strong on that pass. Goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Los Angeles Lakers as the score remains 89-76. LeBron with his head down knew that as soon as he threw that one right over to Kyle Kuzma, too much power on that one. Usually LeBron's passes are always in perfect placement, but not in this one. As we have the Lakers trying to defend Williams from taking that three. The ball is tipped, and now it's a second chance opportunity for the Pelicans as Julius Randle pulls up for three. Not able to hit on that one. Had nobody around him, and he squared up, but couldn't get that one off as Kyle Kuzma gets the rebound. Giving it off to KCP. Now it's back in the hands of Kuzma. Kuzma has an open lane. Tries to get that float off the glass, but look at Wagner. Giving the offensive rebound. Hands it right off to LeBron. Now LeBron, another deep three-pointer. Timeout by Alvin Gentry and the New Orleans Pelicans. And LeBron calmly walks to the bench after that timeout from the Pelicans as the game is now only a 10-point deficit for the Los Angeles Lakers. The score currently 89-79 with 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in this third quarter. LeBron James trying to do whatever he can to get this team back into this game. There's still plenty of basketball left as we go to a timeout break between these two teams, Lakers and the Pelicans. Let me check the chat right here as we see still a lot of links being put up in the chat for some weird reason, even though hopefully it doesn't really, I think it doesn't really work anymore. But thanks so much for everybody that's listening. Hopefully I'm be able to provide some type of action as we're going down. As we see Clint Romero just putting shout out, my man, I'll shout you out right now, Clint Romero. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for listening and coming into the chat. Guys, what more can we say? I mean, the Lakers are just, they're trying to get back into this game, but they just cannot cut the lead down to less than double digits. They're currently only down by 10, 89-79. LeBron's already hit a bunch of deep threes in this third quarter, but again, it's a defensive end that's what's hurting the Lakers. Also, what I can't call it said in the chat. Oh man, he was spot on with it. Too many turnovers and not allowing the Lakers to get back into this game. They already have 17 turnovers. 17 turnovers. It's amazing. And not in a good way. It's just not that good. We have Arda Jackson right here saying you're the best. No, my man. Thank you so much. I thank you for listening. I am far from the best. Doing a horrible job, dude. I got to work on this skill, trying to get better at play-by-play. We got Earl John Cristobal saying shout out. What's up, Earl John? How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for listening. We got Chris Day saying, what's up? Can you tell me your predictions of how the playoffs go and play out? Okay. Chris Day, I'll tell you this right now beforehand. I am no expert in basketball, but I will try my best. To me, I think if the Lakers... I'm a Laker fan. I think Clint Romero just asked, are you a Laker fan? I am. To me, being optimistic, I do think the Lakers make the playoffs. Now, what position? I don't know. I'm hoping 7th. I'm just trying to see if they can avoid the Golden State Warriors because I'm pretty sure the Golden State Warriors are going to get that top spot. I also think it's either going to be the Denver Nuggets getting that second spot, and they're going to be that dangerous team that a lot of teams do not want to face off against in the playoffs. But to me, it's going to be tough to see who's going to beat the Golden State Warriors. They're just too good of a team. They pass it out too well. They knock down their shots. They play good defense. They do everything right, the right way. The one team that I do see that can maybe challenge the Golden State Warriors is either the Rockets, but right now my team is the Thunder. I feel like the Thunder, can kind of make it a challenge, especially with Russ and PG, how they're playing right now. And if anybody saw that double overtime game last night, amazing how they've been able to play, how they've been able to will their team to third place in the West. So we'll talk about it more after this, guys, as we have the game coming back on right now, the third quarter. Still 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to play. We have Lakers currently down by 10 points, 89-79, as we have an inbound play. Payton for the New Orleans Pelicans going around the screen, trying to find one of his teammates. It's in the hands of Julius Randle, being guarded by LeBron. LeBron gets the rejection off the glass. Rejects Randle on that layup attempt. Now here comes KCP, right over to LeBron. Thought about the three. Gives it off in the corner to KCP. KCP too strong on that three-point attempt. That could have cut down the lead to single digits. And now here come the New Orleans Pelicans pushing the ball. Bounce pass. Look at that beautiful pump fake by Diallo. Gets two defenders out of his way. Makes it a 12-point lead again. 91-79. Lakers down by 12. 2 minutes and a half left. Mo Wagner giving it right off to LeBron. Guarded by Julius Randle. And LeBron looking for KCP, who just tripped on the floor. Now LeBron thought about the three. In and out on that attempt. Would have been a nice three to get these Lakers back into single digits. Instead, Lakers are still down by 12. Now we have Frank Jackson. Pulls up. Top of the key. Three-point attempt on its way. And the Lakers, again, couldn't convert on that one. Great defense, but again, offensive rebounds, second chance opportunities are killing the Lakers at this point, as we see the replay of LeBron timing that block perfectly, swatting it off the glass. Great defense by LeBron James, but there was a foul on the floor, so now Julius Randle going to the free throw line to try to knock down 2 free throws for the New Orleans Pelicans. The score is 91-79. It's a 12-point lead for New Orleans, as he misses the first free throw attempt. Randle already with 18 points in this game, 8 for 16, as he goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line, makes it a 13-point lead again. 92-79 is the score between the Lakers and the Pelicans. Here comes LeBron, giving it off to Brandon Ingram. Ingram getting his offense going in this third quarter. Let's see if he can keep it going as he drives to the basket, and nobody's going to stop Brandon Ingram with that length as he gets that layup to fall. 92-81 is the score. Lakers are down by 11. Payton, nice little hesitation, finds his teammate Frank Jackson in the middle of the paint, and he gets an easy floater to go. Lakers have not been able to stop Jrue Holiday or Payton from attacking the basket and finding those teammates in those passes, as Ingram gets a nice little screen. He goes to his right, giving it off to Wagner. Wagner, nice pump fake. Nice little Euro step. And he gets that one to fall. Alvin Gentry is frustrated, saying, where was the travel? Because it did look like Mo Wagner took too many steps on that Euro step. But referees did not see it. Fortunate for the Lakers, as they are now only down by 11. Here comes Payton under the basket. A dish to Julius Randle. Loose ball. Mo Wagner has it. Now he gets stripped. Here comes Diallo. Diallo gets that floater right over Mo Wagner, and everything going the New Orleans Pelicans' way as they are up by 13 again. 96-83. LeBron spinning, giving it off to Wagner. Now Wagner into the hands of Josh Hart. Hart looking for LeBron. Now LeBron has some space, kicking it out. The big man, Wagner in the corner. No, too strong, but look at Hart in midair, giving it off to Brandon Ingram, and he ends up getting rejected in midair by Diallo again. Here comes Randle coming down the floor. Nobody trying to stop him and get in front of the ball. Ends up creating a foul situation for the Lakers. Diallo trying to get this Smoothie King Center crowd into it for the Pelicans, as he has another rejection on Brandon Ingram. 96-83 is the score. Lakers still down by 13 points. A great find by Josh Hart in midair. Gave it right off to Brandon Ingram. And Ingram thought he had another good look at the basket, but Diallo was right there for the defensive stop. So now we have New Orleans Pelicans. Julius Randle at the free throw line again, since he got fouled. Too strong on that first free throw attempt. Goes off the back of the iron. 96-83 is still the score. Lakers are down by 13 points. Diallo with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Good game so far, as he's getting some directions from the assistant coaches. Now here comes Julius Randle. Rattles that second free throw in, as the referees blew their whistle for some reason. I don't know if it was going to be a lane violation Oh, no, actually, one of the players has blood on their jersey, so he's going to have to get it cleaned up before they can even play. I believe it's Julius Randle who had something. He probably got hit on one of the plays as he attacked the basket. They're cleaning up his jersey right now. So the score is 97-83. Lakers are down by 14 points. 34 seconds on the game clock, 24 seconds on the shot clock. So let's see if the Lakers go for a 2-for-1 on this play. They're showing the Lakers calendar right here. Lakers, as I mentioned earlier, they're playing the Memphis Grizzlies on Monday. Then they play New Orleans again on Wednesday, this time on their home court at Staples Center. And then Friday against the Milwaukee Bucks. It's going to be a great game. Giannis coming to the Staples Center facing off against LeBron James. As here comes LeBron coming down the floor, full speed, fade away. Couldn't get that one to fall, but look at that. Second chance opportunity for the Lakers. Great job by Brandon Ingram. Now Ingram has the ball, 8 seconds on the shot clock, goes to his left, trying to find one of his teammates. He pulls it back. Now he's going to around. There's going to be a loose ball foul on the New Orleans Pelicans, so the Lakers are going to shoot free throws. Brandon Ingram headed straight to the line. 15.5 seconds left on the game clock, and New Orleans will likely have the last shot of this third quarter. Lakers try to do all they could to get back into this game. They started off that third quarter good, forcing a turnover, but then since that moment, defensively has not been up to par. As Brandon Ingram in and out on that first free throw attempt, not able to knock it down. As we have a substitution, we got Kuzma on the floor. We got KCP, Brandon Ingram, who's shooting a free throw. 97-83 is the score. Now we got more substitutions for the New Orleans Pelicans. They're trying to get their shooters in there to try to bury another shot at the end of the quarter, just like Ian Clark did. Now here comes Brandon Ingram at the free throw line, ready for a second free throw attempt. Knocks that one down as well. Actually, only knocks down one for two. I thought he knocked down both. So the score is 97-84. 13-point lead for the Pelicans. Jrue Holiday has the ball. Has Brandon Ingram in front of him. 5 seconds on the game clock. Here comes Holiday, dribbling between his legs. Goes to his left. Step back. Behind the three-point line. Buries the three-pointer for the Pelicans. Smoothie King Center on their feet after that buzzer beater. And Jrue Holiday trying to cap off this strong third quarter for the Pelicans. Great move on the offensive end. Got that one well before the buzzer went off. And just like that, Lakers are down by 16 points. Pelicans 100, Lakers 84 as they go to a timeout break. Not a good quarter for the Lakers, as the Lakers are now down by 16 points. Guys, before we start the fourth quarter and we start the action, let me go back to the chat right here. Chris Day asked, what are my predictions? I mean, again, I still think like the Thunder can maybe give the Lakers, the Warriors the biggest challenge in the Western Conference. And if it's not them, it might be the Rockets or the Nuggets, but it's going to be tough. I mean, you can beat them one game, you can beat them 2 games, but can you beat them in a 7-game series? And by them, I mean the Warriors. That's going to be the toughest thing. So it's going to be really tough. I still have the Warriors coming out, but if they face off against the Thunder, I mean, Thunder have a good chance if they can stay healthy. Maybe get Andre Roberson back. I don't know his timetable of when he comes back, but it would be very, very interesting and challenging test for the Warriors. And if it's not anybody in the West, I don't know. It'd be tough. Maybe the Toronto Raptors or maybe the Milwaukee Bucks can try to make it a challenge for the Warriors in the NBA Finals if they come out of the East. Those are my predictions. I mean, it's going to be tough. I'm very optimistic for the Lakers, but if they get dealt the Warriors in that first round, it is going to be very, very tough for them. We got Jeffrey Suva saying shout out. What's up, Jeffrey Suva? How are you, my man? Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate all you guys that come into the chat and listening. I'm trying to interact with you more. Usually only have time during the timeout breaks, really. But yeah, you guys can leave any questions you guys want. Thank you so much for everybody that's listening. Again, I wish I could show the game to you guys so you guys can enjoy both experiences of actually me doing the play-by-play or at least watching the game, but I can't show the game. So still trying to figure out ways to make it better for you guys. We have Clint Romero saying, are you a Lakers fan? I am a Lakers fan. I think I mentioned it already. But yes, I am a Lakers fan, man. I've been a Lakers fan since I was probably 8 or 10 years old when the Lakers won their first title against Indiana. So ever since then, I have not looked back, my man. We have Ella Garcia saying, yeah, Lakers. Ella Garcia, thank you so much for listening like that. But yeah, I am a Lakers fan. We have Chris Day. What do you think? What do you think about this? Oh, the 76, dude. I think they made great moves, especially when they got Jimmy Butler early. I thought it was a good move on the offense. They are killers, man. And then when they got Tobias Harris, Tobias Harris and Boban. I mean, the team on the offensive end is set. They're stacked. But can they do anything on the defensive end? Their defense has to improve. We'll see what happens at the second half of the rest of the regular season. But the Sixers are a good challenge in the East. As we have the fourth quarter underway, guys. Lakers versus the Pelicans. Now we have Pelicans trying a three-point attempt, but they way off the mark as Lance Stevenson comes up with the rebound. Here comes Lance coming off. Crossover. Nice little hesitation. Trying to get around Frank Jackson, but he hands it off to McGee. McGee's got 11 seconds. He's going to pull it back. Now he hands it right off to Ingram. Ingram in the post. Pulls up. Too short. Got his own missed, but he's not able to tip it in himself. And now Diallo's got another rebound. Lakers are still down by 16, 100-84. Now here come the Pelicans trying to get the layup, but they blow it. Now Lance outlets it over to Ingram. Ingram going against two defenders, gets the foul called, falls to the floor, and he gets that one to fall off the glass. Great play by Brandon Ingram to absorb the contact and get that one to fall. Ingram, great play and a great find by Lance Stevenson to notice, okay, one of my guys is down on the floor. He's got a chance to get an easy bucket and get us going. Look at Ingram getting the contact from behind, falling to the floor, gets that one off the glass, and a great awareness by Ingram to use the glass to his advantage. So now here comes Ingram at the free throw line. Knocks that one down, gets the shooter's touch, cutting down the lead to 13, and completes another three-point play. 100-87 is the score. Lakers are down by 13 points. 1 minute and a half into this fourth quarter between the Pelicans and the Lakers. As there's a floater attempt by the Pelicans. Ball loose on the floor. Goes right into the hands of Ian Clark, who gets an easy layup. And now the score is 102-87. 15-point lead now for the New Orleans Pelicans. As we have Rondo, JaVale McGee, Josh Hart, Lance Stevenson, and Brandon Ingram on the floor. Rondo has some space. Had a floater. He instead kicked it out, and it gets stolen. Now here come the Pelicans. Clark gets a nice reverse layup around Josh Hart. Unfortunate play for the Lakers as Rondo thought he was going to kick it out to an open Josh Hart. Instead, it gets stolen. Brandon Ingram now bringing the ball up. 17-point lead as Lance Stevenson hangs in the air. Gets a nice little left-handed layup off the glass and away from the defenders. And now he cuts down the lead to 15. 104-89. Frank Jackson going around the screen to his left. Now open three-pointer. No, off the glass for the New Orleans Pelicans. Lance Stevenson comes up with another rebound. Here comes Lance. Between the legs dribble. Going around the screen. Hesitates. Kicks it out to Ingram. Ingram thought about going baseline. He's guarded by Stanley Johnson. Now he's going to spin off. Ingram pulls it back. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ingram dribbling. Goes baseline. Right to the rim. Floater. Gets that one to fall. And one opportunity for Ingram. He's got another chance at a three-point play. Ingram is attacking the rim. And he is getting used to filling that contact. But look at that beautiful play by Ingram. Driving it in. Two defenders against him. Notices that Diallo's already blocked two of his shots. He goes, all right, I'm just going to time this one perfectly. Float it right over the hands of the defenders. And he gets that one to drop. Ingram with 21 points. He's 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Here comes Ingram trying at another three-point play opportunity as he's not able to convert on that free throw. So the Lakers are now down by 13 points actually, 104-91. 9 minutes and 24 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Now Ian Clark almost loses possession of the ball and he's still able to knock down a fadeaway jumper near the baseline. 106-91 is the score. Lakers are down by 15. 9 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Ingram calling for a screen, telling his guys to move, create some traffic. Ingram almost loses the ball, and this time he does. 3-on-1 mismatch for the Pelicans and the Lakers. Here comes Diallo, jams it down. Not enough Josh Hart could do, and now that is it as Diallo is celebrating, and that is going to force a timeout by Luke Walton. Lakers are now down by 17 points as Lakers giving up too many turnovers, and that has been the story since I Can't Call It said it in the chat. He has called it. The turnovers have just killed the Los Angeles Lakers as they are now down 108-91. 17-point lead now for the New Orleans Pelicans here in New Orleans as we go to a timeout break. So let me go ahead and back right here. to the chat so I can talk to you guys for a little bit before the game comes back on. Chris Day. Yeah, Chris, I was thinking, I think the 76ers can try to go far. I want to see them, how they're going to be able to do against, the Celtics or the Toronto Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, when they've played against the Toronto Raptors and they have not come out victorious, neither have they come out victorious against the Milwaukee Bucks. Against the Celtics, I feel like they have a chance against the Celtics just because the Celtics don't look the same as they did last year when Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward were both injured, but that team just looked like they were together. Not saying that they don't look together now, but the flow is very different with the Celtics this year. It doesn't seem like it's a nice flow. They're still also trying to figure out their identity, figure out the right way to play with each other. But until then, I mean, the 76ers are a dangerous team on the offensive end. But what's going to be effective is how their defense is going to be. Can they step it up on the defensive end? Because defensively, they got Joel Embiid who can block some shots. But other than that, not much on the defensive end. So we'll see what happens for the 76ers. Jeffrey Suva. What's up, Jeffrey Suva? Thanks so much for chatting right there, my man, and for listening. He says, are the Lakers can go to the playoffs? I hope so, my man. They're 2.5 games back from the 8th spot. That's very, very possible for them to get the 8th spot. The important part is okay, how are they going to do it if they face off against the Warriors? That's going to be the tough part. So in my head, I would think, okay, they are going to make the playoffs. But for me, they should try to be as tough as they can and try to get that 7th spot. Try to get away from the Warriors because I give them a better chance against the Denver Nuggets, who are in 2nd place, than the Golden State Warriors. They've beat the Denver Nuggets already in the regular season, and I'm pretty sure they can try to, if they get on a nice roll at the second half of this regular season, they can be a dangerous team in the playoffs if they face off against the Nuggets. So I can see that. But yeah, and we got HB Javier. What's up, Javier? Hola, how are you, my friend? He says, damn, Lakers not doing good in their defense. I know, man. It's been terrible, dude. They've allowed the Pelicans to just knock down 3 after 3. Either Holiday or it's Payton or it's Julius Randle, who's got 2 3-pointers. He's just sticking it to his former team. It just makes me so sad every time he goes to the bucket and he gets an easy bucket. And I just think to my head, man, we had Julius Randle. Could you imagine Julius Randle with LeBron James? I mean, it would have been such a great combination. It would have been another offensive weapon we have, but we let him walk. No more complaining that we can do. So now we got the 4th quarter action back, guys. Lakers are currently down by 17 points. We got Rondo on the floor setting up the offense for the Lakers. We got LeBron. We got Kuzma. We got Reggie Bullock and Lance Stevenson. As LeBron James swipes through the defender's hands, it's going to be a foul on the floor. Lakers will have 17 seconds on the shot clock. And they'll go ahead and inbound the ball. 108-91 is the score. Lakers still down by double digits, 17 points as Reggie Bullock ready to inbound it, giving it off to Rondo. Rondo around the LeBron screen. LeBron going straight to the basket. Finds Lance. Lance drives it in, kicking it off to Kuzma. Kuzma trying to get that bucket around the defensive, but making it tough for him to try to get that one off. And lucky Kuzma still able to get that one to fall. 108-93. Lakers are down by 15 points. 8.5 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Here comes Payton kicking it out to Ian Clark, the sharpshooter. Very dangerous. So you not allow him to get any breathing room to knock down threes, as there's going to be a foul on the floor against the Los Angeles Lakers. So Pelicans are going to go ahead and inbound the ball with 14 seconds on the shot clock. 108-93 is the score. Here come the Pelicans. Payton running the show for the New Orleans Pelicans. He's guarded by Kuzma. Tries to cross him over. Loses possession of the ball. Gets deflected. It goes out of bounds, but it's still going to be off of LeBron James, even though LeBron is pointing right at Payton. But it's still going to stay on the New Orleans Pelicans side. 3.9 seconds on the shot clock. So Lakers going to have to be wary and try to not allow them to get an easy bucket. As Payton thought it was going to be a foul called as he got hit by LeBron as he went down. And now, loose ball, and it ends up being a steal by LeBron James. Here comes LeBron, giving it off to Reggie Bullock, but before he can even get that ball off, he gets fouled hard and dropped to the floor. Did not want LeBron in transition because it can be a scary, scary sight for any defensive team. LeBron James is on the floor right there, trying to slowly to get up. He's kind of limping. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. He has his thumbs up. Talking to the referee, saying where the position of the ball was. Let's see, LeBron had Ian Clark right in front of him. He got hacked by Ian Clark, and he kind of just jumped up. And LeBron, yeah, just trying to be very wary. It seemed like if he stepped off, he might have... Oh, he's like, it looked like he's okay. It looked like he almost stepped on Ian Clark's foot. Almost rolled his ankles. Lance Stephenson again hangs in the air. Goes straight to the rim. Great pass by Kuzma. Saw Lance Stephenson cutting to the basket, and he just hung in midair to get that layup to go. Great move by Lance Stephenson. 108-95. 13-point lead for the Pelicans. Here comes Payton. Kicking it out. Deflection. Rondo's got the steal. And he's trying to give it off, but ends up going out of bounds. I believe it's still going to be Laker ball. As Luke Walton kind of give it off. No, and it's actually not going to be Laker ball. And it still ended up going off of Rondo. So unfortunate for the Lakers. They thought they had a great opportunity on that play. But now, Lakers are still down by 13 points. 108-95. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left in this fourth quarter. As we'll see Drew Holiday in the game now. 3-point attempt, and a 3-pointer falls for the New Orleans Pelicans. 111-95 is the score. Lakers are down by 16. Rondo hesitates, kicking it out to Stevenson. Stevenson attacks the rim. Offensive foul called by the referee. And now Lance Stevenson looked like he wanted to throw the ball. And now, let's see what the referees call. As the score is 111-97. Let's see what happens as Lance Stephenson attacks the basket. Yeah, he used his off arm to push off of the defender. That is a clear offensive foul. But then look at this replay right here. Lance Stephenson looked like he wanted to throw the ball at the referee. And he just, obviously, he didn't throw it. But I believe that they're still going to call a technical foul on Lance Stephenson. And they did. So now the New Orleans Pelicans get a free throw shot. And it's buried by Ian Clark. The score is 112-97. 15-point lead now for the New Orleans Pelicans. This is not the time for the Lakers to lose their cool, especially there's still plenty of basketball left in this fourth quarter. 7 minutes and 20 seconds to be exact. 112-97 is the score. Lakers are down by 15. Lance Stephenson picking up Payton. Now the ball is in the hands of Drew Holiday. Holiday going around multiple screens. He's got Kuzma. Nice step back. Gets some space. And he buries another three-pointer for the Pelicans. 20-point lead now for the New Orleans Pelicans. Highest lead of the game. 115-95. LeBron. Step back. Giving it off to Rondo. Rondo from the corner. Three-pointer. Rattles it in. Great stroke by Rondo. 115-97. 17-point lead now for the New Orleans Pelicans. Actually, it wasn't a three-pointer. It was actually a two-pointer for Rondo. So it's an 18-point lead for the New Orleans Pelicans. 6 minutes and 41 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Kick ball on the Lakers. So the New Orleans Pelicans going to inbound it. Now here come Drew Holiday going around the screen. Now he's guarded by LeBron James. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Drew Holiday has been effective with that step back. Instead, he kicks it out. Ball movement. Here comes a three-pointer on its way. Not able to make it. New Orleans trying to fight for the offensive rebound, and they do. And as soon as they able to get a second chance opportunity, they step out of bounds. So New Orleans will turn the ball over. Ian Clark trying to stay in balance and not fall out, but he ends up stepping out of bounds. So now Rondo going to inbound it for the Lakers. Gives it right off to LeBron. 6 minutes and 23 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Bounce pass to Kuzma. Great find again by LeBron James. This time get it off to young Kuzma, who dunks it down. 99-115 is the score. Now here comes Drew Holiday, guarded by LeBron James, keeping his body right in front of him. Holiday, step back again, creates some space, tries to drain that three-pointer, but it's way short on that one. LeBron James now bringing the ball up. Let's see what kind of an impact he's going to have in this fourth quarter. Kuzma in the corner, pulls up, three-pointer. No, not able to drain that one in as he falls near the front row. Here come the New Orleans Pelicans. Ian Clark picks up the speed. The ball is stripped out of his hands, but it goes out of bounds. Still going to be New Orleans Pelicans ball. As there's going to be a timeout on the floor. The score is 115-99. Lakers are down by 16 points with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Luke Walton trying to find answers for this Laker team in order to get back into this game to at least force overtime or get a late victory. Score is 115-99 with still a few more minutes left in this fourth quarter. Let me go back right here to the chat. Let's check out what you guys have been saying right here. Yeah, Javier was mentioning the Lakers not doing good on their defense. Yeah, man, and it shows. Like, the Pelicans have been able to get whatever shot they want, either in the paint, mid-range, easy three-pointers. Drew Holiday doing the step back, knocking it down. Oh, it's insane how many easy buckets the New Orleans Pelicans have gotten. Still 5 minutes and 40 seconds left, though, so let's see if the Lakers can change anything and try to get on a crazy scoring run. As we have Jose Luis Bastos Sanchez. Hola, how are you doing, my friend? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for listening in and chatting right here. We got Alexander Peña Ruiz, Laker. Oh, yeah, my man. I am a Lakers fan. Lakers just not performing tonight, though. After a great comeback victory against the Houston Rockets on Thursday, let's see if the Lakers have another comeback in them. I mean, they had their rest day yesterday on Friday. Came in with a lot of energy in that first quarter, but it just has not translated to the remainder of the game. But we'll see what happens. As we have Swerve, the producer, saying we need this win. I know, my man. We need all these wins coming up in the remainder of this regular season. The Lakers just need to get at least 20 plus victories, but it is not looking good with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in this fourth quarter. We got Jose Arceo saying we are going to win. Yes, that's the kind of mindset we got to have, Jose, is we're going to win. We need to win. We need to win these games. We got Brian Atilano saying BI needs to drive in more. I know. That's what I was mentioning earlier, Brian. Against the Rockets, dude, he went to the free throw line 14 times because of how aggressive he was. He was just finding a lane to the basket, getting aggressive. And if he didn't make it, it's all good. He'd go to the free throw line and see the ball go through the basket. In today's game, he's been doing good so far. He's been able to get three-point play opportunities. He's been able to get aggressive, but I think we need a little bit more. Right now, Brandon Ingram actually has 21 points with 5 rebounds and 3 assists, so he's doing good, but the Lakers need a little bit more, and I think to me the important thing is going to be on the defensive end and turnovers. Can the Lakers change it up in these last 5 minutes as the fourth quarter is underway right here? Showing some of the replays and the mistakes that the Lakers have made, giving up the ball way too easily to the New Orleans Pelicans. So now let's see what Luke Walton can do, and the assistant coaches as well, to try to slow down this Pelican team. Lakers 22 turnovers. That is just not a good sign and a good stat you want to see. As Drew Holiday receives the ball from the inbound, here comes Holiday going around the screen, kicking it out to Ian Clark. The score is 115-99. Lakers are down by 16. Now Julius Randle, guarded by Reggie Bullock, near the baseline, goes under the basket. Nobody stops the ball. He gets an easy one off the glass. 117-99. It is now an 18-point lead for the New Orleans Pelicans. Now here comes LeBron James on the right wing, going around the screen. He's got the smaller man on him. Let's see if he goes ISO. 10 seconds on the shot clock. LeBron dribbles it between his legs, backs him down, pump fake, gets the contact, not able to get that one off the glass. So LeBron James headed to the free throw line to knock down 2 more free throws. Let's see what LeBron can do, and if he can try to get a spark going as he buries the first free throw. So now it's a 17-point lead for the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's see. LeBron James, again, 68% free throw shooter. Been to the line a few times, but has not been able to convert all of them. It's way too short on that second one. Got a little scared for LeBron. Thought it was going to be an air ball. So now Drew Holiday and the Pelicans come down with the ball. Less than 5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Pelicans moving the ball around, finding an open 3 in the corner, not able to convert, and LeBron James skies for the rebound. Here comes LeBron, crossing half court. He's guarded by Julius Randle. 18 seconds on the shot clock. LeBron calls for the screen, crosses over to his left, attacks the basket, adjusts in midair, and he gets that nice little scoop layup to fall. Great play by LeBron James. 15-point lead now for the Pelicans. Drew trying to cross over Reggie Bullock, goes to his right, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. Reggie Bullock trying to tell the referee that he has his hands nowhere near Drew Holiday, but the foul was still called. As LeBron James showing that replay, nice little up and under, just such an elegant move by LeBron James. It just looks so beautiful how he's able to just hang in the air, adjust, make it look so easy and effortless. So now here come the Pelicans. Have the ball. Ian Clark takes that floater high off the glass over LeBron James, and that one falls for Ian Clark, and it's back to a 17-point lead. 119-102. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Here comes LeBron, guarded by Drew Holiday. Gets a screen. Now, he's got 9 seconds. He's top of the key. LeBron surveying his options. Jumps up, finds Brandon Ingram under the basket, and Ingram with a nice little step over, and he gets a nice easy layup to fall. 119-104. Back to a 15-point lead. Here come the Pelicans. Payton, guarded by Brandon Ingram. Now, look at the ball moving again in the hands of Julius Randle. Randle pushing off LeBron James, showing his strength, but it ends up getting stripped. Here comes LeBron. Has the ball. Going down the floor. Finds Josh Hart in the corner. Hart goes baseline. Spin move. Keeps his pivot foot frozen, but no foul was called as he missed that layup. Now here comes Holiday. Giving off to Payton. Bounce pass. Randle gets fouled. Try to convert. Good foul by Brandon Ingram to not allow Randle to try to get that layup. He wrapped his hands around him, but he almost got that left-handed layup off the glass to go. So now Julius Randle headed to the free throw line to try to earn his points for the New Orleans Pelicans. The score remains 119-104. Lakers currently down by 15 points. Still 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in this fourth quarter as there's a timeout on the floor. Alvin Gentry going to talk things over with his squad, and Luke Walton going to have to figure out a way to make any adjustments for the remainder of this fourth quarter. Still got 3 minutes to go as the Lakers are down by 15. As we see, let me go ahead and check back right here. Let's see, we got Eli 23 saying, forget Ingram. LeBron need to take over. Yeah, I know, man. I mean, he's been trying, dude. He's been trying to facilitate, find his teammates, get his other guys going. But they're playing a pretty good defense, trying to stay right in front of him. I mean, he has the ability and the athleticism to attack any defender. Every defender is a mismatch to LeBron James, really. It's just nobody can stay in front of him because you put too much pressure on him, he's going to drive right by you. If you give him too much space, he's going to bury that three-pointer right in your face. So it's either, almost like Eli 23 said, it's just going to have to be a conscious decision by LeBron James to say, okay, I'm just going to have to take over. Kind of reminiscent to like those Kobe Bryant days for the Lakers. And we have Swerve, the producer, saying, we need the Kings to lose. I know, man. I think correct me if I'm wrong, Swerve, but I think the Kings are playing the Thunder today, I think. So we'll see how it goes for them. I mean, the Thunder played double overtime game last night, so maybe they're going to be tired, so the advantage might be to the Sacramento Kings. But I don't know. It's going to be really, really good. As we have RJ Severino saying, good comment. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that's listening and to chatting with me to keep me entertained during the timeout breaks. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully I'm making sense and not talking too fast. I'm still trying to work on this skill of play-by-play. It's really, really tough. We have Michelle Avila. So Walton have to go. It's so tough, Michelle. I don't know. I like Luke Walton as a coach. I mean, I feel like more pressure gets put in, especially when you have the caliber of a guy like LeBron James. Same thing happened when he was with Miami, when he went with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Everybody wanted Eric Spoelstra to get fired. They thought, you need Pat Riley as your coach. You need Pat Riley as your coach. And, the Miami Heat did a good job. They stayed with Eric Spoelstra, and look at that. They won back-to-back titles. So I like Luke Walton. I agree. He does make some mistakes in rotations. He does make certain things, but I don't know. It's very tough, but I agree, Michelle. I mean, some people want him to go. Some people want him to stay. I think it's just going to have to be up to, obviously, it's up to Jeannie Buss, Magic, and Pelinka, but they've mentioned already before that they have complete faith in Luke Walton. I think he just needs to figure out a perfect way to work around the system with LeBron James on the floor. So it is going to be very interesting to see how this team changes over the next couple of months. It's leading into the summer as well, as Julius Randle knocks down the first free throw. The score is 120-104. Lakers are now down by 16 points. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Lakers are going to have to make a crazy run. They're going to try to tie this game up and send it into overtime, or take a very, very close 1-point victory against this New Orleans Pelicans as Julius Randle buries another free throw. The score is 121-104, 17-point lead. LeBron James bringing the ball up, giving it out to Bullock. Bullock back to LeBron. Nice ball movement by the Lakers. Now here comes Ingram, buries the three-pointer from the corner. And that just might be the three-pointer that kind of helps the Lakers get it going on the offensive end. But what's going to be important is how they can try to commit and stay focused on the defensive end. No easy buckets, and they need a few stops. They want to get back into this game. The score is 121-107. 14-point lead for the Pelicans. Jrue Holiday spinning right around Rondo, and he gets an easy layup to go. And again, just as I say that they need some stops, Jrue Holiday goes right to the bucket, and it gets another easy layup. 107-123. LeBron goes baseline, trying to hand it off to Ingram. Goes out of bounds, and the referees say that it's going to stay Laker ball with 14 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in this fourth quarter. 123-107 is the score. As Rondo finds Reggie Bullock, but there's no actual three-pointer counted, as it's going to be a foul before Reggie Bullock even receives the ball from the inbound. So now the Lakers are in the bonus for the remainder of this fourth quarter. Reggie going to the free throw line. Oh, actually, it's not Reggie. They actually fouled Brandon Ingram away from the ball. So Ingram going to the free throw line to try to knock down some free throws. So now let's see what the... Oh, now they switched it up. Now the referees are even confusing themselves, as now they put Reggie Bullock at the free throw line. Brandon Ingram was confused as well, as Reggie Bullock knocks down the first free throw. As I mentioned earlier, Bullock actually the #1 free throw shooter for the Lakers. He's actually at an 87.5% free throw shooter. Also leading in three... Well, actually not leading, because Rondo's actually the leading three-point shooter, as he takes a rest on the bench. But Rondo doesn't take as many threes as Reggie does. Here comes Reggie. Knocks down both free throws for the Los Angeles Lakers. The score is 123-109. 14-point lead for the New Orleans Pelicans with 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Jrue Holiday guarded by Reggie Bullock. Bullock did a good job against James Harden on Thursday night, but he hasn't been able to be as effective against Jrue Holiday, as the Lakers are able to score another bucket on that one. Now let's see what they can do. He was able to force Harden to not take easy threes like he's usually done, but that's not going to stop him, as another three is buried by the New Orleans Pelicans. So now the score is 126-109. 17-point lead again with 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this fourth quarter. LeBron cross court to Reggie. Reggie Bullock buries another three-pointer from the corner. Alvin Gentry immediately calls a timeout. He's not happy with the defense by the New Orleans Pelicans, even though they were up by 17 points. The score is 126-112. Timeout by the New Orleans Pelicans. There's only 1 minute and 39 seconds left, as the Lakers are down by 14 points. Lakers did all they could, but the defense just was not up to par in order to slow down this New Orleans Pelicans team, even without Anthony Davis. That is incredible that they've been able to put up 126 points. So now let me go back to the chat right here. We have Eli23 saying, why would we trade Zoe if we're not going to use Muscala? Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I think Muscala's injured, so I think, yeah, somebody said that in the chat, because I thought that trade was very weird too. I was really liking how Zubac was playing with us, and I thought he was a great big man to have, either, you know, in the starting five or even coming off the bench. He was just such a great energy, but they just traded him away. So it was really sad to see him go. It just sucked. Now we have Michelle Avila saying Luke have to go because not going to not wear him leader of the team. Yeah, it's just, and that's what I'm scared of, is I don't want them to not have like I don't want them to like kind of lose their faith in Luke Walton. I mean, you need to have faith in your coach in order to succeed if you want to make it far in the playoffs and make it far and try to win a championship. So we'll see how it goes, as we have Oscar Vasquez. Do you think we will win? Dude, I mean, it's not looking good so far. Lakers are still down by 16 points. 1 minute and 16 seconds left still in this game. But it's horrible right now, as the New Orleans Pelicans receive the ball in. Lakers now made all their substitutions, so that tells me that the Lakers are not going to try to get this victory anymore. Not enough time. LeBron James, JaVale McGee, Brandon Ingram actually still on the floor, but the majority of the starters are on the bench, as Jrue Holiday is going to dribble the ball. Now waste time. New Orleans Pelicans are going to end up taking this victory against the Los Angeles Lakers, who are now going to be 1-1 after the All-Star break. Now here come the Pelicans. They get another easy layup to fall. That was Williams attacking the basket. And now here comes Caruso for the Los Angeles Lakers. We got Caruso, Mo Wagner, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and KCP. Wagner with the behind-the-back dribble ends up getting stripped, but he retains possession. Give it off to KCP. KCP kicks it out to Brandon Ingram behind the three-point line from the corner, and he buries that one. The score is 128 to 115. Lakers are down by 13 points. Less than a minute left in this fourth quarter. Drew Holiday has the ball, guarded by KCP. Holiday looking, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. Brandon Ingram hugging and holding his former teammate Julius Randle. So now the Pelicans are going to hold the ball, retain possession with 14 seconds on the shot clock, and they'll go ahead and inbound it. The score is 128 to 115. Here comes Payton going to his left, kicking it out, goes right out of bounds. Turnover by the Pelicans. So now here come the Lakers. The score is 128 to 115. Lakers are down by 13 points. LeBron on the bench. Going to have to try to reset and focus in on Monday because they're going to face off against the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's going to be another turnover by the Lakers. Backcourt violation. Bad pass by KCP. And the turnovers continue for the Lakers. Even with this game out of reach for them, they had 23 turnovers. That is right, 23 turnovers for the Los Angeles Lakers, as the standing ovation for Julius Randle and Drew Holiday. We got Diallo back in the game. He had a major factor on the boards against the Los Angeles Lakers. Julius Randle must feel happy getting a victory over his former team as he gets some nice dabs from his coach and his other teammates. And now, here comes Frank Jackson holding the ball. There's about a 6-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Jackson, see if he dribbles it out as he's picked up by KCP. And he is going to just dribble it out. The score is 128 to 115. As the shot clock will go down to 0. Lakers will have about 6 seconds left to dribble this game out. 5.1 seconds, actually. Standing ovation right here for the Smoothie King Center to their players and getting a victory over the Los Angeles Lakers as KCP inbounds the ball, giving it right off to Ingram. Ingram gonna dribble it, takes a three-pointer, and it goes off the back of the iron. And that is the final buzzer of the game. Final score, 128 to 115. Lakers not able to get another comeback as they did Thursday night against the Houston Rockets. Oh man, not a good game for the Lakers. They just could not get their energy back, but very, very tough game for the Lakers as they could not take down the New Orleans Pelicans without Anthony Davis. So very, very tough game for the Lakers. Hopefully they can try to reset, regain their energy, and stay focused and face off against the Memphis Grizzlies on Monday at 4 o'clock Pacific time. I will hopefully be able to do that play-by-play, guys. So if anybody listening right now is interested and you guys can't watch it because you're either busy or just have nowhere to watch it, feel free to come into the stream and we can do it just like today. I want to thank everybody that came into the stream. I appreciate you guys. You guys made it a lot of fun for everybody that commented in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. Let me catch up with anybody else that was commenting. He says, Michelle Avila saying he loses the locker room. I know. That's what I don't want to happen, Michelle. I don't want Luke Walton to lose the locker room because as soon as that happens, this team is a disaster. Even before, like when all the young core was thought about being traded, that I felt was a disaster that should not have been public because then Lonzo Ball, then Ingram, then Kuzma and Hart, they just, I mean, what gives them the right to, you know what? This team has no faith in me. Why am I going to play my hardest? So it was really bad. RJ Severino said, I turned in late. What are LeBron's? All right, so I got you guys. If you guys want to know the box score stats for Severino asking, LeBron actually ended up with 27 points, leading 27 points, 12 assists, and 7 rebounds. He was 3 rebounds shy of a triple-double. You had Kyle Kuzma with 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. The leading scorer for the Lakers was actually Brandon Ingram. He had 29 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He had a great game. You also had JaVale McGee with 10 points. You got Reggie Bullock with only 9 points. Rondo and KCP both with 7. And then you got a couple points from Lance Stevenson and Mo Wagner and Josh Hart with 4 points and 2 points. Very, very tough for the Lakers. I mean, when you have 23 turnovers, it is going to be rough game for your team. So we'll see what happens for the remainder of this regular season. John Terrell Edwards saying goodbye playoffs. LeBron is still a GOAT though. So, I mean, I'm not gonna give up that easy, man. John Terrell. I still think the Lakers can try to make this playoff. I'm hoping for that 7th spot in the West. It is gonna be rough. You're gonna need a little bit of luck, especially with the Kings and the Clippers above us. Hopefully they start getting on some losing streaks, and that way it gives the Lakers a chance to get that playoff spot that they need. Hopefully away from that 8th spot, though, so they don't face off against the Warriors. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate everybody coming into the stream. I hope I provided some type of action. I know pretty sure majority of you guys thought that I was going to show the game. I can't show the game because I will get in trouble. We'll get my channel taken away. I'm just really doing this to kind of improve my skills at play-by-play and obviously to give you guys some content. So just in case you're at work or you're busy doing something and you can't watch the game, you can at least listen to it. And hopefully I did a good job. If not, you guys can let me know in the chat, in the comments. Any feedback will be helpful. But again, I appreciate everybody that came in, that listened for a few minutes, for a few seconds, or who stayed to chat. I really appreciate all you guys. You guys made it so fun during timeout so I can talk to you guys and you guys ask me questions. Again, actually, let me check the schedule just to make sure. Lakers are going to face off against the Memphis Grizzlies on Monday. So it's actually at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So that's when the Lakers' next game will be, on Monday at 5. So if you guys are interested, I will be doing the play-by-play again. Hopefully I'm able to start it from beginning to end. Don't want to come in late. Just depends on work for me. But yes, I will be doing the play-by-play for Lakers against the Memphis Grizzlies. That'll be an away game, which is why it starts so early at 5. But it should be interesting to see how the Lakers can try to manage to get more victories. Hopefully Lonzo comes back. I think there was an update saying that his expected timetable to return is still a few weeks away. So hopefully he comes back soon to help the Lakers get on a nice little run in this Western Conference. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. The final score between the Lakers and the Pelicans was 128-115. Lakers trying to pull out a victory, but they just could not get that comeback going. But yeah, again, you guys don't know how much I appreciate you guys staying on and listening and for chatting it up. Everybody that chatted me up, from Severino to Oscar to Tyler, the first one that said hey, to I Can't Call It, to everybody else. I know I'm forgetting a bunch of people because there's so many people that called in, but yes, I wish I could shout you guys all out. But again, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. I will be back on Monday, hopefully at the start of the game at 5 o'clock to do the play-by-play for the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Vic Play-by-Play. Also, if you're interested, I usually put reminders on the YouTube channel, but if not, I also have social media, so you can check that out in the description as well. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you guys. You guys being completely for reals. You guys made it really, really fun during the timeout breaks, and I just hope I can keep on improving and make it better to sound, I guess. Hopefully you guys can at least enjoy the sound of my voice while I call the action for the Lakers against any team. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll catch you guys on Monday when the Lakers face off against the Memphis Grizzlies. Have a good weekend.